scoring a touchdown on a 4th and goal. I mean, golly, can you ask anything more from a kid?
I'm telling you, it was a well of a ball game last week, and we talk about being in the booth, being on the sidelines. It's just there was some. It was such an exciting game that my voice was so hoarse the next not just day but several days, and some people really appreciated that I couldn't speak much, but I don't mind losing my voice when it's an intense game like that. A lot of things happening, and we win. That's the main thing.
Yeah, there's the key. Your wife Amy was telling me that she really enjoyed those 2 days.
I knew you were going to say something like that.
They were some of the best days she's had in a while.
She likes it when I go away for the weekend.
But I was really glad that you were great for Wednesday to come and celebrate my birthday with me. So that, as long as you could talk that night, we were in good shape.
That's right, folks. So you're listening. Jack Mormon celebrated his 55th anniversary of being on this earth. So Wednesday night, a bunch of us went out and celebrated and enjoyed good company. And I think Jack was a little bit surprised that his wife Sarah had done something like that. But anyway, we all had a great time. So
it was a lot of fun.
Absolutely. And you know what? We're going to have a lot of fun here tonight with the Starr's Mill Panthers and Troup High Tigers. We hope it's fun from a fan standpoint, from the coaches and player standpoint. You can already see that I was making my way across the way I ran into Coach Glisson and Coach Chad Phillips from Starr's Mill, and they were having their kind of center field, midfield meeting, and then all of a sudden they broke up, and both faces turned. All right, let's go. Very, very serious. So it's get to it tonight. And there's another game as the crow flies, as they say, 3 or 4 miles away. Whitewater and LaGrange are playing tonight for another big matchup in Region 4A.
Yeah, it is LaGrange and Whitewater just up the road. It's interesting how the two teams played each other at all there at Keller Stadium last week. This week they're here at their home stadiums. Let's take a quick break. Lots more to talk about as we get ready for this big matchup between the Starr's Mill Panthers and your Troup High School Tigers on Eagle Sports.
Life costs money, sometimes lots. First Franklin Financial has loans for living. Our Hogansville and LaGrange branches offer personal loans with payment plans to fit any budget. Stop by and meet the friendly Franklin folk at the location near you. Visit 1ffc.com to learn more. All loan terms and applicable APRs depend on meeting our underwriting and income criteria for the loan size requested and may require collateral. Georgia Residential Mortgage Licensee, number 5656.
Hey, Perry, are you ready for the flu season?
Coleman, we're ready. Here in September, we're ready to start giving the flu shots. Love to have you just stop in anytime. We have the high dose and the regular quadvalent flu shots. And while you're here, ask about the new bivalent COVID vaccine.
Come in and find out about that and much more at Holmes Pharmacy, Commerce Avenue in LaGrange, inside of Piggly Wiggly and Sawmill in LaGrange, and in Hamilton. Also, you can find them on the web at www.holmespharmacy.com.
Hi, friends. TOW here at Keller Grange. It's a great time of the year. The kids are back at school. Fall is on the way, and football season's here. Good luck to all the high school teams. I want to thank my winning team here at Keller Grange, our sales staff, service, and parts department, and our awesome office staff. I appreciate you all. If you want a winning deal, stop by and see us in person at 1217 Lafayette Parkway in the beautiful city of LaGrange, Georgia, or check us out online at KellerGrange.com. Help support your locality. And God bless America.
Did you know there's a place where you can get good neighbor service and surprisingly great rates on home and auto insurance? Yep, and that place is State Farm. Here's the deal. State Farm agent Matt Orr is your go-to agent in Troup County for the service you deserve at the price you want. So stop shopping around. State Farm agent Matt Orr has you covered. Call 706-882-0046 for your surprisingly great rates today. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Individual premiums will vary by customer. All applicants subject to State Farm underwriting requirements.
Now let's get back to the action. Troup High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Welcome back to Troup High School Tiger football. Jack Mormon, Greg Hicks, live here from Fayetteville, Georgia, as the Troup High School Tigers getting ready to take on the Panthers of Starr's Mill. Interesting, Greg and I were talking about this on the way up here. It was very interesting to me as we were looking at last week, getting ready for that ball game. We had 4 teams that in Georgia High School were, they're ranked. 2 of them were not going to be not win that ball game. It's almost like a little mini tournament here, Greg. The 2 winning teams are playing each other tonight. The 2 losing teams are playing each other tonight.
You know, it's funny. I didn't think about it that way, but it's like a spring jamboree.
Yeah.
Certainly we're well beyond spring, but, but the thing is.
We're just 2 days into fall. Come on now.
Yeah. I'm excited about this region, as you and I and Rodney Costley. Rodney came with us tonight, and Rodney is probably one of the hardcore Troup Tiger fans. But as we were riding up, Jack, you and I were talking about the strength of this region, and we go back to the years when we were playing in the region with Cartersville and Cedartown and Sandy Creek, and we thought that was a tough region. And Coach Glisson pointed out earlier this year that Sandy Creek had won some state championships. Cartersville seemed like they were constantly winning, playing and winning state championships
with Trevor Lawrence.
And that's right. And so the region we're in now, other than LaGrange way back there, most recently in the early 90s, winning some state championships. But these teams are all competing for playoff spots and going 2-3 the quarterfinals and the semifinals, if not even to the state championship game. So there's a lot of desire in this region, a lot of good teams in this region, as fans, as you know, because just the Maxwell rankings of having Starr's Mill and Troup, LaGrange, and Whitewater all in the top 10, and you got Trinity Christian that's right there, probably 11 or 12. So we've got a really tough region, and it's a long season. So we talked about, they made mention that the winner of this game would be the front runner in the region. Well, sure, but this is only the second region game of the year, so long way to go, as we know.
A lot more football to be played. Starr's Mill, they were a region champion 5 of the past 6 seasons. They're in 5A. They come down to Quad A this year. So they're used to winning. That's an expectation for them. The Tigers, under Glisson, after his second year, has had a winning tradition, getting to the playoffs every year but one, if I'm not mistaken, Greg. And then, of course, 2018, a team that went very deep and reaching the semifinals that year. So we've got a team that's beginning to have those expectations. What's exciting for me, too, Greg, is that we've got a young team that's meeting these expectations. We're junior laden, about 3 or 4 seniors that are out there playing, but we're junior laden. This is something that, barring injury, we should be able to keep going for a couple of years.
I totally agree. We've been watching this junior class now since they were at Long Cane, and there's been a couple of changes in and out. We've lost a couple of guys, like A.J. Tucker goes over to LaGrange and is an integral part of their offensive unit, and then we bring in guys like Ben Taylor and guys that we wouldn't have thought about, Braden Smith. We wouldn't have thought about getting, and it's helping us out, as well as the guys like Teo Todd, who is looking at some of the stats today. He's got over 700 yards rushing, so he's in like the top 12 rushing, and that's including, Georgia High School looks at the rushing yards. They don't say it's the quarterback rushing or running back rushing. It's just rushing yards, and so Teo Todd has over 700 yards rushing. And then we've got Quay Birdsong that you have to contend with Quay. He's 6'3", 6'4", perhaps. He's probably 210. Probably needs to be around 240. At least we wished he would be. But man, has he got a motor on him, and you've got to be right there because he's going to give either offensive tackle a run for their money because he's going to put pressure in the backfield. So you kind of expect teams to want to play away from him. And then you've got Noah Dixon, that's also junior. And, highly touted free safety, super nice young man. So we feel blessed right now with that junior class, Jack.
No doubt. Let's take a quick break. We come back, lots more to do as we're getting ready for the Troup High School Tigers and the Starrsville Panthers on Eagle Sports.
Rogers Barbecue and Catfish House, a Southern tradition since 1945, where we only serve U.S. farm-raised catfish. And now you can order online on Facebook or just type Rogers Barbecue LaGrange on your Google search engine and order right there. Then pick it up and enjoy it for the office, your family, or just you. Rogers Barbecue and Catfish House is open Monday through Saturday, 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. on New Franklin Road in LaGrange, or just search on Google Rogers Barbecue and Catfish House in LaGrange.
You still don't need to buy no ugly shirt now.
At Mud Creek Graphics, we have over 23 years of experience, bringing you the very best in apparel printing. Our exceptional graphic artists will work with you to create beautiful custom-designed T-shirts for any occasion. But that's not all. Mud Creek is there for you for the printing of banners and signs that will get your message across to everyone. We love supporting our local schools every year, so for your custom T-shirts, signs, banners, embroidery, and more, like Mud Creek Graphics on the Book of Faces, or visit us at 211 7 Greenville Street.
Waltrip Steel's goal is to bring affordable metal pricing to the surrounding areas. Located at 2418 Veterans Memorial Parkway in Lynette, Waltrip Steel sells to the general public as well as commercial and industrial businesses. They offer roofing panels, commercial roofing, and complete building packages. In addition, Waltrip Steel provides all types of galvanized stainless and black metal. Give them a call today at 334-630-1117, 334-630-1117. For all your steel needs, large or small, Waltrip Steel.
Hey, I'm Jody Ward, and I'm excited and thankful about joining the Medicine Cabinet family. I bring over 30 years of local community pharmacy experience to the Medicine Cabinet. It is a pleasure and privilege for me to serve our community in the prettiest pharmacy in Troup County. You will find our excellent staff willing and ready to serve all of your health care needs. Come and see us for all of your vaccines, and we will soon be starting our comprehensive therapy management services program. Come visit us at the beautiful Lee's Crossing location.
Now let's get back to the action. Troup High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Welcome back to Troup High School Tiger football. Jack Woman, Greg Hicks live here from a really gorgeous venue here back behind the school here at Starr's Mill. Greg, you have a chance through Mud Creek Graphics to do some business with these folks. Really great people here that have done a great job of putting this facility together, track around the field, turf field as well. It's really nice.
It would be one of the prized possessions of any high school is to have athletic facilities like they have here at Starr's Mill High School. I was talking to Coach Chad Phillips a couple of weeks ago, and he's been around Starr's Mill for about 25 years now. So you want to talk about longevity and getting the process involved and the kids buying into it. But the baseball field is adjacent to the football field, and there's a huge outdoor deck, if you will, that the fans the booster club can come up and watch the football game from the corner of the end zone. The baseball field is pristine. The girls' softball field, baseball boys won the state championship, I think, within the last couple of years. The girls' softball won it in 21. The band has their own practice field. It's just you can tell that it smells like money up here. Just joking. But man, there's a lot of good facilities up here, and it certainly kind of makes you jealous that when you come up here and you see things like this, it's like, man, I wish we had something on our campus like that. But hey, in due time. Well, and we're of course very proud of Callaway Stadium. It's a wonderful venue in of itself, known really throughout the state of Georgia as one of the premier facilities that is out there, from to get to host collegiate events as well as high school, and even the textile bowl. So we get a little bit of everything. The couple of things real quick, Greg, as we get ready to start, they're going to have some special things on the field. We don't want to interrupt any of those. But do want to mention, you were talking about some stats with Teo a little bit ago. Right now, it's hard to imagine. He's got almost as many passing yards as he does rushing yards. Well, that's called a balanced attack for sure. One of the things talking with Coach Phillips up here is he said, we just got to be able to spy on Teo Todd, and so don't be surprised if they have at least one guy that's his responsibility is to follow Teo wherever he goes. And I think a lot of teams, and even then, that's not going to be an easy task because that kid hadn't slept this week. He's been watching film. Well, yeah, because Teo will drop back, boom, he's left, he's right, he's moving, he's cutting, he's starting, and he's going to put his shoulder down, and if he has an opportunity, he's going to help welcome you to football, because he's not going to try to avoid you. He's going to try to run over you. For the most part, and that's what you get with Teo Todd. He's as Coach Glisson has said, he may not be on your team when he's in college, but he's going to be. He certainly should be on the SEC team, and he'll probably be a running back somewhere. Who knows? But he has got the stature, short, but he is compact. He'll make somebody a heck of a running back, as he's proven with over 740 yards thus far in the season. Well, what really stood out, another thing last week, Greg, is we took a defensive player and we put him on offense, and he showed out in the Coy Bird song, catching, right there on the side, catching a touchdown pass, full extension, dragging that foot. Gorgeous job. Tell you what, right now they're going to the national anthem. Let's take a break. When we come back, we'll talk about that right here on Eagle Sports.
If you need medical treatment at the highest level and want care that's personal, turn to WellStar. We offer the latest procedures at Georgia's first certified comprehensive cardiac center, along with an innovative approach to fighting cancer, where specialists collaborate to accelerate diagnosis and treatment. We're also home to a top-level stroke program that performs life-saving operations every day. At WellStar, we care for the whole you. Learn more at wellstar.org.
Life costs money, sometimes lots. First Franklin Financial has loans for living. Our Hogansville and LaGrange branches offer personal loans with payment plans to fit any budget. Stop by and meet the friendly Franklin folk at the location near you. Visit onefc.com to learn more. All loan terms and applicable APRs depend on meeting our underwriting and income criteria for the loan size requested and may require collateral. Georgia Residential Mortgage Licensee, number 5656.
Hey, Perry, I hear the CDC has approved the new coronavirus booster, and you've got it.
Yes, Coleman, we received the Pfizer and Moderna bivalent booster. It's available. It's available for your either after your primary series or either your third or fourth booster 2 months after your last vaccine. So come by and see us.
Come in and ask the pharmacist here at Holmes Pharmacy any questions, and you can find them on Commerce Avenue, inside the Piggly Wiggly, and in Hamilton. HomesPharmacy.com.
Hi, friends. TOW here at Killigrange. It's a great time of the year. The kids are back at school. Fall is on the way, and football season's here. Good luck to all the high school teams. I want to thank my winning team here at Killigrange, our sales staff, service, and parts department, and our awesome office staff. I appreciate you all. If you want a winning deal, stop by and see us in person at 1217 Lafayette Parkway in the beautiful city of LaGrange, Georgia, or check us out online at killigrange.com. Help support your locality. And God bless America.
Now let's get back to the action. Troup High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Welcome back to Troup High School Tiger Football. Jack Moore and Greg Hicks. We're live from Fayetteville, Georgia, for Starr's Mill versus Troup High School. And Greg, before we went to break, we were talking about Quay Birdsong. Usually we talk so much about him, what a great job he does on defense. People have to design their offenses around where he is on the field. But he stepped over on the offensive side this past week and just did a tremendous job as a receiver.
You know, he caught that touchdown pass, toe-stepping in on the sideline in the end zone. What a catch. And he's had a couple of opportunities prior to that, and he actually caught it. I want to say it was in the may have been in the Villa Rica game, or it could have been in the I don't think it was the Hardaway game, where he was slanting across the middle, he caught it, and then he fumbled the ball on about the 5-yard line, and Hardaway had recovered it. So he's got opportunities, and he's got good hands. And I think as the season goes on, we're going to see Birdsong because, hey, like I say, he's 6'3" or 4. I guess I'll have to walk up beside him and see. But, he's got good hands. He's got the height to go with it as well.
Well, that's actually 2 touchdowns. Didn't he have one of the jump passes against Callaway?
Well, I wasn't at the Callaway game.
Okay, yeah, he did. He caught one of the jump passes against Callaway, where Teo just jumped up and like a Tim Tebow, threw it right across the middle, and he caught it right there under the uprights.
Ah, sweet. Yeah, it's Glisson mentioned Monday night, and for you guys listening, come join us each and every Monday night at Your Pie Pizza, sponsored by Kia of LaGrange, as we have a radio show beginning at 7 with Callaway, at 7:30 with Troup, and at 8 o'clock with LaGrange. And you guys come on out and listen to, I think, Quay Body will host Callaway, I'll host Troup, and Jack will host LaGrange. And we just have a really good time. You talk smack, you talk to old friends, and it's just, and talk football. But Glisson had mentioned Monday night that as the season goes along, he's trying to develop a little bit more depth and try not to have as many guys going both ways. I know he's probably started the season. Some of you may have noticed it. Guys like Quay Moss is running both sides. Quay Birdsong is getting a little bit of offense in as well. You got Noah Dixon is playing wide receiver and free safety. So you got some folks that, Trey Blackman started out this year at linebacker, and he now has moved to tailback. So he may get both sides of the ball a little bit, but he's going to try to reduce that amount as the season goes on because, it's imperative. It's a long season, and it's a tough region.
Oh, they're going to get pounded every night, even at your best. And these are not guys that take a play off. When they're in there, they're going to give everything they've got the entire time that they're in there as well. Another one to mention real quick is that really kind of showing out is guys named Quay, I guess we'd like to talk about. But, Quay Moss as well, I think he's the second leading touchdown on the season now for the Tigers. Just a tremendous job by that young man as well on the defensive side, too.
That he is. He stepped it up last week. You could see that the ebb and flow of the game, it was just kind of – it was tough. It was tough to make it just something to happen. We needed something to happen. And he takes the opening – not the opening kickoff, but he takes that kickoff after Whitewater had scored, and he gets decent yardage. Well, then the next play, Teo decides to hit him down the sidelines. Next thing you know, it's a touchdown. That's that's the way to step it up as a senior ball player. We don't have that many seniors, like you said, on the team, much less being an integral part in every play. So we really need those seniors to step up and be that leader. I think the captains, I see them from Troup, and I see now the Starr Mill captain. So we're just moments away from the coin toss at the center field, which I'm glad this week we've got thanks to Jack Mormon, we've got our wireless mic working properly, so we'll get a chance to bring you the coin toss.
All right. We'll take a quick break, and then when we come back, we'll have that. Guys, back to the station, just two spots for us right here on Eagle Sports.
You want pizza. Your whole family wants pizza. But you want it your way, and the kids want it 3 different ways. So what do? You need Your Pie in LaGrange on Bull Street, because at Your Pie, you get your own pizza pie, made just for you. Add as many toppings as you want, and the kids make theirs as wacky as they like. Then you enjoy your pizza at Your Pie while your family debates what your youngest ordered. Is it a pizza or a new dish altogether? Your Pie, Bull Street, downtown LaGrange.
Explain to me again why we're sleeping on the ground.
Because we're thramping, thrift camping. It's saving us money and getting us closer to nature.
But we don't need to tramp. I just combined our home and auto insurance with our State Farm agent, so we have a rate that fits our budget.
Oh, right. Do you think our agent can bring us an air mattress?
For surprisingly great rates that fit any budget, call State Farm agent Matt Orr in LaGrange today. Individual premiums and budgets will vary by customer. All applicants subject to State Farm underwriting requirements.
Now let's get back to the action. Troup High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Welcome back to Troup High School Tiger football. Captains, making their way out onto the field. Greg, who we got down there for captains tonight? Oh, did I lose, Greg? I'll get out the binoculars so I can see numbers now. Let's see, Greg.
Yes, sir.
There you are. Can you see who our captains are over there behind you?
Let's see. We've got Logan Sinkfield. We've got Quay Moss. We've got Ben Taylor. And we have Isaiah Hall. That will be your captains for tonight's game.
Excellent. They're making their way to the middle of the field where the Panther logo is. Tell you what, their screen work here is incredible, Greg. I don't know who does it for them, but it's been really nice.
I have no idea.
All right, let's go down to Greg for the coin toss.
Josh Piper, number 87, and William Thomas, number 77.
They're getting their instructions. Here we go.
As captains this evening, our main charge to you is this. This football is a game of aggression. We hit each other, and it's perfectly legal. Sometimes, though, people get a little upset. Your job as captains is to keep your teammates in line so that we don't have to. Sportsmanship is key. Can I depend on you all for that?
Yes, sir.
All right. Troup, you will get the call. This is heads. This is tails. Heads, tails. What is your call? Tails. What did he call? He called tails. All right. Let's go. All right. It is tails.
So Troup has won the toss.
Right. All right.
All right, so the Tigers are going to defer. Sinkfield, he looked at his other captains. What do y'all want to do? I started saying, now, guys, y'all supposed to already made that decision.
I'm sure the coach told them before they walked out on the field.
Well, I think Logan's like, oh, we won? Yeah, we'll defer.
He's putting all these leadership positions. So the Tigers have won the toss. They've elected to defer to the second half. Let's take another break, finish up that 4-spot break with 2 more. And we come back, we'll get ready for kickoff live here from Fayetteville, Georgia on Eagle Sports.
And now you can order online on Facebook or just type Rogers Barbecue LaGrange on your Google search engine and order right there. Then pick it up and enjoy it for the office, your family, or just you. Rogers Barbecue and Catfish House is open Monday through Saturday, 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. on New Franklin Road in LaGrange, or just search on Google Rogers Barbecue and Catfish House in LaGrange.
This show's pretty rockin', huh?
Yeah, I'm glad my State Farm agent helped me go.
Huh?
My State Farm agent. They helped me with options to personalize my auto insurance to get the great rates that fit my budget, so I don't have to give up the things I love.
Wow. Hey, so do you think I could get your State Farm agent's number for surprisingly great rates that fit any budget? Call State Farm agent Matt Orr in LaGrange today. Individual premiums and budgets will vary by customer. All applicants subject to State Farm underwriting requirements.
Now let's get back to the action. Troup High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Welcome back to Troup High School Tiger football. Jack Roman, Greg Hicks live from Fayetteville, Georgia, Panther Stadium behind the Starr's Mill campus. It's going to be a great night for football. And folks, it's actually starting to feel a little bit like football. Greg, I hope your little legs don't get cold out there.
You know, it's funny. I was just thinking of that. It's a little chilly out here, but I'm not complaining. I was in 95 degree yesterday putting decals on a big tour bus. So, no, I'm good with this cool weather.
Oh, you got us a tour bus? That's awesome.
Hey, for all you Troup fans that are listening, and not to speak too early, but
don't go to McDonald's. No,
don't go to McDonald's in Sonoy. But bottom line is, as the season progresses, I'm going to shout out to Robert Talley. He's was in a tour bus business years ago, and he's got back in it. And so, if any of you guys need a family reunion or a vacation, you need 50, 60 people, Robert Talley's the guy to go to. So y'all we're going to see if we can get him to advertise on the radio for us.
Sounds like you just did for free. So
hey, everybody gets one free.
One free, okay. All righty. Well, the Tigers again will be kicking off there in all white. White bottoms, white shirts, white helmets, kicking from right to left on your radio dial.
Well, and Starr's Mill are in their black pants, black jerseys, and silver helmets.
Good guys and bad guys. Here comes our kick. And that'll start things off on this big region matchup tonight to the 25 to the 30, and knocked out of bounds at the 40-yard line. Good coverage by the Tigers, about a 15-yard return. Starr's Mill will have the ball at the 40.
Excellent field position to start this ball game off by Starr's Mill. Coach Mike Healy's defense have got to step it up fast as Starr's Mill has ran the wing tee for years and years, and they run it to precision.
And as much spread as we've seen over the past few months, Greg, to see them come to two teams in a row come out in a wing tee is kind of amazing. So here comes Starr's Mill. As we mentioned, double wing set. They have a kid going back to the left. They're going to pass the ball. Caught out here on the wing. And he's going to go out of bounds as he gets across the 50. A first down to start things off for Starr's Mill.
That's that big tight end, Josh, and you have hopefully their roster up there. But hey, I know a couple weeks ago when I was up here, Coach Chad Phillips says, we're going to probably throw the ball 12 to 16 times a game. Not your typical wing tee offense, but they come out very first play, boom, first down.
Well, that kid was actually the player of the week up here in Fayette County. There's an insurance agent that sponsors that, and he was the player of the week for a couple of touchdown passes he caught last week. Into the line of scrimmage they go, and there's some big boys pushing some of our guys across the 40 down to about the 37. He'll be just shy of the 35. So it brings up second down.
And picked up 7 yards, a little bit too much to give on first down for sure. So, typically first series or two, you fill each other out. And so first two plays, about 18 yards in the first two plays.
Tigers pretty tight down the line. The ball's on the ground. Tigers dive on it. Still on the ground. Starr's Mill gets on it on the 40. The problem with the handoff is that a very adept lineman jumps on it. That was almost a great opportunity.
That's what we need is some forced turnovers. There's actually a bad exchange between the quarterback and the tailback, but, hey, we'll take it as that loses about 4 yards, so it'll be third down and maybe 6 instead of 3rd and 3.
Tigers are actually in some good places on that particular play. It's like a red out tonight. The student section all in red for Starr's Mill. Here they come again. Go back to the shotgun set. He's back to pass, looking. Here comes some pressure. Throws across the middle. Complete. And he'll be brought down. And he's going to mark him with just the exact yardage he needs for a first down.
Yeah, it was a little you had the big tight end out here in the slot. He does a wheel route outside your wide receiver. Wide receiver does about a 4-step slant, and he was wide open because I think we've got the attention of that tight end has got us looking at him, and maybe we kind of took our eye off that number 22, that wide receiver.
Right there in the middle of the field. Hand off to the tailback coming from the far side. Got a little trap play in the middle. He'll get across the 30 to the 29.
He, along with Davis for the Tigers, was able to Ben Taylor and Davis were able to make that stop. They picked up about 2 yards. It'll be second down and 8 as the ball's resting on the Tigers, the nose of the football on the 30-yard line.
No score so far. 9:43 left to go in the first quarter of play. Starr's Mill took the kickoff, and now they've driven inside the 30. To the 30, excuse me. Quarterback under center. Turns, hands off to the wing coming from the far side.
Flags
That's
in
some
the
great blocking. But maybe that blocking was holding.
Well, the flag was thrown from the referee in the backfield. They'll pick up. They had to get to the 22 for a first down. They're going to put the ball down at the 24, but let's see what that flag was.
Illegal shift.
Well, good. That'll back them up at least 5.
So that wing actually moved a little early, as if he was going in motion, but actually took the ball as soon as he left. So second down now, and it's 13. I call it a short 13, a long 12. How about that? They break the huddle, back to the line of scrimmage. Tigers trying to settle in with their defense. They'll switch, go back to quarterback under center. Turn, quick handoff to the tailback, and nothing doing there. Great job of clamping down by the Tigers.
Good job by Jacob Bailey as he came from the backside and saw it, just rode him down like and they might have gained a yard, but that's about all. It's going to be third down and, say, 11 for the Panthers.
Yeah, Jacob really came down quickly on that ball. A couple of big plays against the Tigers early, but they're settling in now. Third and 11, and Starr's Mill will break the huddle. Quarterback will set up in the shotgun. Calls for it, back to pass. Looking downfield, flushed out of the pocket. Now turns and throws. Has a man who catches it. Thought he stepped out of bounds. He's going to stay in bounds, going to the end zone. He stepped out.
I hear a lot of whistles blowing like beep, 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 beep,
I
beep,
think
beep,
he stepped out.
You got the white hat back here. He's got a flag on the play. He's at the 32-yard line, so the play is coming back. Let's see what the white cap says as he turns toward you, Jack.
Well, and another official went down and stepped on the sideline. I think because of the penalty, it's not going to matter.
So an illegal receiver down.
Wow.
That's good. Good.
Well, a
good break for the Tigers.
A couple of things, too, in that, Greg. Because we flushed him out of the pocket, that made the lineman block a little longer than they were expecting to, and that's what freed him up.
Tyler Leslie was putting the pressure on him, Jack.
Yep.
Had pushed him out of the pocket, and he's got kind of a three-quarter sidearm. He's got kind of a three-quarter sidearm delivery.
He's a big kid.
So we're looking now. That ball now is third down, and what would you say, maybe 18 or 19?
Yes. So Inagawa is the quarterback. Logan Inagawa turns a little flare outside. Is picked up well.
Nice job.
And it's going to bring up fourth down, Greg.
Nice job by Trey Blackman. Was able to, nice read, a little flare out pass to see where they could just open up and go. They picked up maybe 4 yards, be fourth down, and the ball is going to be resting on about the 36-yard line, 46. No, they're going to punt the football. Or at least they're lining up in punting formation. Quay Moss will come back deep for the Tigers.
Well, they may try to coffin corner, pin us in down there. Let's take a look at this first punt of the game.
I mean, you just never know what to expect. And it's kind of.
will step up, get the kickoff.
Nice punt. It'll go in the end zone. Should go in the end zone. Yes, in the end zone.
So they'll bring it out to the 20 and take. Great job of this Tiger defense. We'll talk about it more. We come back. Quick 30-second break. Back to the station on Eagle Sports.
Hi, friends. TOW here at Killigrange. It's a great time of the year. The kids are back at school. Fall is on the way, and football season's here. Good luck to all the high school teams. I want to thank my winning team here at Killigrange, our sales staff, service, and parts department, and our awesome office staff. I appreciate you all. If you want a winning deal, stop by and see us in person at 1217 Lafayette Parkway in the beautiful city of LaGrange, Georgia, or check us out online at killigrange.com. Help support your locality. And God bless America.
Now let's get back to the action. Troup High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Well, they didn't check with me before they came back, and they went and started. The Tigers already with a big gain up the field. Another quick handoff by the Tigers. Look at, who is that?
Logan Sinkfield.
Is it Sinkfield?
Sinkfield's the first play of the game, picked up about 18 yards. He'll go for about 4 this time, be second and about 6 for the Tigers. So Logan Sinkfield, rather than Javari Fanny, we talked about creating that depth. He's your starting tailback tonight's game.
Trey Blackman last week, Javari Fanny we've seen as well.
Thanks for Anthony Robinson for tuning in. He was asking, I said, dial up 96.9.
There's another handoff for the tailback coming around. Nice moves inside. Cuts back to the 50. Still on her feet. And finally slung down out of bounds.
I'm surprised the whistle wasn't blown sooner because they're just dancing out there at about 46, 47-yard line. So the Tigers on 3 quick plays have moved it from the 20-yard line into Panther territory.
Well, Greg, they never hit him. They grabbed hold of him, but they never actually hit him. It's Quay Moss. Coming from his slot receiver side.
Yep. So the ball just inside about the 48-yard line of the Starr's Mill Panthers.
Tail sets up with the pistol. Takes it. He'll run it himself. Don't go pitch. Around the right side. Sinkfield down as he gets to the 45. Gave him about 3 or maybe 4, second and 6.
Nice little pitch. Needed Noah Dixon to get in front of that cornerback. The cornerback had a hard slant coming in, and had he shielded him off, we might have picked up a few more yards. But hey, he'll pick that up.
Positive yardage is good. Twins to this near side. Really twins on both sides.
Stephen Davis is your center.
Man in motion. Tail will fake. They've got a guy spying on him. They hit him and bring down.
Yeah,
you mentioned that, Greg, on the way up here. If it was you, you'd have one guy watching him everywhere he went, and that's what they did that time.
Yeah, number 6 on the defense, like a linebacker, had him in his grips, and Teo was able to break out. But then you had about 4 more black jerseys, just wouldn't let him go. So that'll go maybe as a half-a-yard gain, as that'll bring up, I want to say, 3rd down and about 9 for the Tigers. Ball's resting on the Starr's Mills 47.5.
Yeah, they actually barking for a loss. So, men in motion. Taylor takes it, and he's going to step back to pass and run up the middle of the field. First down and more to the 30. Probably mark it at the 31.
Nice little quarterback draw. He took the snap, did 1 step back, tucked it, and ran straight up the middle, picked up about 12 to 14 yards down to the 30-yard line, more like about 16 yards down to the 30-yard line.
Just enough to freeze those linebackers.
Say the 31-yard line.
31-yard line. Score for back in LaGrange. Whitewater leading that one right now 8-0 over LaGrange High School Grangers. Man in motion again. Hand off to him. Cut back inside. And good defense that time by Starr's Mill.
Ashton Williams takes the inside handoff. He'll turn it upfield, pick up about 2, maybe, yard and a half, maybe 2. So it'll be 2nd down and call it 8 for the Tigers. Ball's resting just inside the 30-yard line. The nose of the football sitting on the 29 of Starr's Mill. Tigers in about 7 plays already have moved the ball from the 20-yard line down just inside the 30 of Starr's Mill.
Back to the pistol set. Tail turns, hands it off to his tailback, who just burst through there, continuing to run. I'll tell you what, the intensity as Javari Fannin steps in there, that they're running with is amazing, Greg. Third down and about 2.
Hey, they went off behind Amarius Purdue and Jatori Blackman off that left side. Javari Fanning just put his head down and his shoulders and just bowled his way down to the 24-yard line. His third down and maybe 4, long, maybe 3.5.
A little bit of high snap. Teo got a man in his face. Going towards the outside. Turns up field. And is going to be tackled. Unable to pull a little magic out. He'll lose a couple of yards on that. So it brings up 4th down at the 28.
That was a tough situation. Quay Moss did a great job blocking outside. You can see that if anything were going to happen to this play, it would have to be Quay Moss doing the blocking and Teo Todd breaking loose. And he almost got there, but I tell you what, number 6, when he grabbed hold of Teo that time, he wasn't going to let go of his ankle.
Tigers lining up to go for it. Teo rolls left, looking, tucks it now, down the field, across the 20, still on his feet to the 15, first down, Tigers.
Nice job, nice read. He tucks the ball, moves it over toward the left side, toward the Starr Mill sideline, sees it, nobody was open, tucks it, runs, darts around, and picks up a first down to the 15, so Tigers are still on the move. 4th down play. Good job, Tigers.
Folks, and that's also line play right there. That's guys blocking till the whistle blows. Great job by the entire offense. Trips right. Tail will have Fannin in there with him this time. Rolls right, looking, throws. Caught, down to 2, into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers!
Noah Dixon on an outside slant hid himself between Logan Sinkfield and Quay Moss. What an excellent pass by by Teo Todd. Put it where nobody else could catch it except Noah Dixon. He turns, catches it on the 2-yard line, turns, and trots into the right side of the end zone, putting your Tigers up with 2:35 left in this first quarter, 6-0. Tigers from a polecat.
Swinging the gate a little bit. Yep.
We've not seen this setup for the Tigers. They're going for 2. Either that or Teo Todd's going to drop kick it across.
Puts the man in motion. Teo going to run it himself. Following his blocking, runs to the end zone, untouched. They put 2 on. 8-0 right now is your score with 2:35 left to go in the first quarter of play. Let's take 30 seconds back to the station on Eagle Sports.
You still don't need to buy no ugly shirt now.
At Mud Creek Graphics, we have over 23 years of experience bringing you the very best in apparel printing. Our exceptional graphic artists will work with you to create beautiful custom designed t-shirts for any occasion. But that's not all. Mud Creek is there for you for the printing of banners and signs that will get your message across to everyone. We love supporting our local schools every year, so for your custom t-shirts, signs, banners, embroidery, and more, like Mud Creek Graphics on the Book of Faces, or visit us at 211 Greenville Street.
Now let's get back to the action. Troup High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Welcome back to Troup High School Tiger football. As Logan Sinkfield, the PA announcer getting some information from us. Great guy here. Everybody has been so polite to us, but maybe not as we continue to play right now. As the Tigers are up 8-0 after going for the 2-point conversion, and the Tigers got a couple of options the way that they set that up. I call it swinging the gate. Greg calls it polecat, but they've been successful with that a couple of times this season. So here we go. There's the kick. Deep downfield. Wow.
Chris Moore. You could tell that he went to Dahlonega this week, worked out with the University of North Georgia soccer team as he got that kick all the way into the end zone. Kind of surprised people. We thought he was going to short kick it. Next thing you know, boom, right down the middle, lands 2 yards deep in the end zone.
Great job.
All right, here's the special. You know the coaching staff for Starr's Mill. You know what happened last week when they played LaGrange. These guys do not give up. They keep going. So this is huge for the Tigers defense, this particular possession as Starr's Mill starts their second possession of the ball game.
And the guy with the quarterback will hand off into the line, and wow, the Tigers stack it up big time. Tell you what, our referees, they're kind of keeping that whistle in their mouth for a while before they blow them tonight.
Jacob Bailey, Charles Davis, Quay Birdsong, Ben Taylor, right up in the middle. You see Quay's normally on the outside. They've moved Quay to kind of an inside linebacker, knowing, especially for these 2 weeks where you got a lot of wing T and there's going to be a lot of traps up the middle. So you got Javari Fanning on the outside. You've also got T.J. Mitchell on the outside. It's Quay Birdsong smack dab in the middle of the field.
Wing took off wrong at the time. Now he takes off again. Quarterback turns, hands it off on that little inside trap, and they don't get a whole lot of that either.
Same thing. You got Charles Davis coming off the stack. Javari Fanning, Ben Taylor, Quay Birdsong, T.J. Mitchell. No gain, maybe a foot gain. 3rd down and 9 for Starr's Mill from the 20. 3rd down and 8 from the 22.
Great to hear from some of our listeners. Kathy Kirby, great choral director there at Troup High School, listening to us tonight, cheering on the band. I don't know, she has a vested interest in them or something. And, of course, these Troup Tigers leading 8-0 right now with 1:18 left to go.
All right, so the Tigers have to be aware of the pass. As we know, he's from a shotgun position.
Then it go on, looking, throws downfield into a lot of traffic, falls incomplete.
Wow, he had a couple of black jerseys in the center field, but there's also 4 white jerseys in the middle of the field as well. And he just reared back and threw it. We had an opportunity. I thought Noah Dixon might have had an opportunity to
little high.
Hey, good 3 and out by the Tigers, though, as Starr's Mill punter will line up on he's got his foot on the 10-yard line, but he's going to back up to about the 9.
The pressure had a lot to do with that too, Greg. He had to get rid of the ball because the guys were coming.
Quay Moss is backing up to about the 40-yard line of the Tigers.
Don't have typical up backs the way this punter is set up. There's the snap. Gets into it. There's the kick. Line drive.
He actually kicks it away from Quay Moss. He's going to go out of bounds somewhere around the 30-yard line. I'm down here. You got a better vision, Jack.
Actually, he's going to walk it up, I think, to about the 36. Yeah, they're just on the other side of the 40.
Good field position to start the second possession for your Troup High Tigers with 57 seconds left in this first quarter of play. If you just joined us, Tigers took their first possession, 80 yards in about 12 plays for a touchdown. It's 8-0. Your Tigers on top.
So the Tigers will take over from the 38-yard line, moving right to left. And they have played an excellent first half. Tell you what, a few miscues. Starrsville came out strong the first 4 or 5 plays. But this defense has really solidified, Greg.
You know, we said earlier that second series, the Tigers really needed to take that big stand, and they did just that as the Coach Wilson has his offensive guys come out on the field. No huddle, call a play from the sideline.
So here they come. Handoff into the line. Sinkfield's the ball carrier. He'll get about a yard, 2nd and 9.
Nothing fancy, just right up the middle behind center Stephen Davis, Brandon Smith, along with Amarius Purdue. Right up the middle, 44 seconds, clock's ticking. Tigers just trying to fill them out. Starr's Mill's trying to do the same thing. A lot of chess match going on this first couple of series for each team.
Clock ticks down to 30 seconds. Here come the Tigers. Teo calls for it. Hands the ball off to the right side. Great running as we get to the 45-yard line. Going to be about 3 yards shy of the first down, so 33.
Nice job up the left side behind big Jatorian Blackman. Quay Moss outside wide receiver kind of slanted in and did some nice blocking himself, was able to pick that. That'll be the last play of the first quarter, Jack.
Tigers on top of this one, 8-0. We're at the end of the first quarter play. A lot of running, clocks moving fast. Let's take 60 seconds back to the station. You're listening to Troup High School Tiger Football on Eagle Sports.
Waltrip Steel's goal is to bring affordable metal pricing to the surrounding areas. Located at 2418 Veterans Memorial Parkway in Lynette, Waltrip Steel sells to the general public as well as commercial and industrial businesses. They offer roofing panels, commercial roofing, and complete building packages. In addition, Waltrip Steel provides all types of galvanized stainless and black metal. Give them a call today at 334-630-1117, 334-630-1117.
For all your steel needs, large or small,
Waltrip Steel.
You still don't need to buy no ugly shirt now.
At Mud Creek Graphics, we have over 23 years of experience bringing you the very best in apparel printing. Our exceptional graphic artists will work with you to create beautiful custom designed t-shirts for any occasion. But that's not all. Mud Creek is there for you for the printing of banners and signs that will get your message across to everyone. We love supporting our local schools every year, so for your custom t-shirts, signs, banners, embroidery, and more, like Mud Creek Graphics on the Book of Faces, or visit us at 211 Greenville Street.
Now let's get back to the action. Troup High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Welcome back. Man in motion coming from the far side for the Tigers. Teo going to pull it and run upfield across the 50. And he'll pick up the first down and a little bit more as he gets to the 49 on the other side.
He fakes the inside handoff to man in motion, which was Quay Moss. It drew the linebackers toward Quay. But, again, you can't take your eye off Teo as he's able to burst up the middle for 4 yards and a first down for the Tigers. It's just over midfield as the Tigers continue to march toward the end zone on their second possession.
Yep, second quarter. Tigers leading 8-0. Driving now, as we mentioned, right at midfield. Here comes the snap. Teo rolls to his right, looking. Now he's going to cut up field himself. Gets to the 45, makes a man miss. Change that guy's shoes because I think his laces just came off.
Wow, Teo Todd takes the ball out toward the Starr's Mill sideline, plants his foot toward the Starr's Mill sideline, plants it toward the Troup sideline, then picks up another 7 yards and move. It'll be second down and maybe 3, maybe 2. What a nice run by Todd.
And, that wasn't the big dramatic down the field, but just his vision, Greg, to see what's coming downfield and make his move 5 yards before he even gets to the guy. Once again, a handoff by the Tigers. Fannin, the ball carrier. And they're doing a lot like Whitewater did. They're trying to go after the ball.
No doubt. I saw him do that earlier. Javari Fannin had to kind of took the handoff, and he had to step over the ankle of I want to say Sinkfield, but Sinkfield's not in the backfield. That would have been Rico Dunson. So he had to step over his ankle, threw his timing off, and really maybe went down as a no gain. So third down and, say, a long 2.5 for the Tigers.
Teo looking left, throws, complete, first down. That's going to be Fannin who gets the first down yardage down to the 35 before he's driven out of bounds.
Wow, what a nice little outside flare pass to Fannin. Teo put some zip on it. Fannin had to jump up and turn around backwards and caught it going backwards and was able to keep his feet. He did basically a 180 and then went down the sidelines to pick up a first down. Great athletic ability by Fannin.
Well, he did. We always say, too, Greg, he caught the ball first, then made his move.
He kept his eye on the ball all the way into his hands.
It's going to be Javari Fannin, the ball carry again, and they collapse on him pretty quick. We're actually going to lose a couple of yards, second and 12.
They had Rico Dunson kind of sitting behind the little shift over here behind the left tackle, trying to create an opportunity there. Just didn't present itself.
10 minutes left to go in the first half. 8-0 Tigers. Tigers driving. Second and 12. Man in motion from the far side. It's Quay Moss. He'll set up in a slot to this near side. Blackman will be behind him. There's the snap. Teo looking to pass. Throws it downfield. He's got a man. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers! What
Logan
a pass.
Sinkfield.
Gorgeous, gorgeous pass there, Greg.
Wow, Logan Sinkfield on a go route down the numbers, got behind his corner, and Teo Todd just dropped 3 steps back, put it out there. He just outran the corner to the end zone, caught it on about the 6 or 7 yard line, and trotted on into the end zone. What a nice play, what a nice call by Coach Davis.
On a third down and 12, Greg pulls that out. Gorgeous.
All right, so here we go. Chris Moore is going to set up for the traditional PAT. Got a little bit of confusion on the PAT.
Snap, hold, kick is up. And the kick is good. Tigers striking hard, striking fast. 15-0 with 9:33 left to go in this first half. Let's take 30 seconds back to the station on Eagle Sports.
Hello, I'm Steve Butts, pharmacist at the Medicine Cabinet on Moody Bridge Road. At the Medicine Cabinet, we hope to make you feel right at home in our stores. Our mission is and always has been to provide service that is exceedingly abundantly above anything a customer could ask. We serve you from 3 locations in LaGrange on Moody Bridge Road, Vernon Street, and our newest location at Lee's Crossing. At the Medicine Cabinet, we proudly offer a drive-through window, delivery service, and immunizations. We're grateful for your business and look forward to continuing our service to you for years to come.
Now let's get back to the action. Troup High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Welcome back to Troup High School Tiger football. Michael doing a great job keeping us going here. Nikovia, great old friend, used to be our tech years ago. Worked with her at the LaGrange College as well, and she's back there on the board tonight. Thank you for keeping us rolling back there. The Tigers rolling to 15-0 with 9:33 left to go in the first half.
Let's see what Chris Moore does with this one, Jack. Is he going to kick it short, or is he going to kick it to the end zone?
He's going to kick it, that's for sure. And deep, all the way down to the 5, up to the 15. Encountering some traffic there at the 25, and that's where he'll be brought down at the 25-yard line.
They may mark, like they're going to mark him at about the 26, so that's where Starr's Mill will have their third possession of the football game. Actually, they're going to put it on the 27, fans.
Quick score from right up the road, as we mentioned, Whitewater 15-8 over LaGrange High School right now. They're in the second quarter of that contest. Inagawa, the quarterback, will turn and keep it himself after faking the handoff, and he'll get some yardage up across the 35.
Give him credit. He faked it. He came out, rolled around their right tackle, and he got tripped up, but he never really lost his balance, and he actually was, like you said, maybe low to the ground for about 6 yards, and he picks up about 9. No, actually a first down, so that'll move the chains. So 10 on the nose.
He's a tall kid. Back under center. Turns, hands the ball to his tailback. Oh, we just missed him in the backfield. He'll get to the 40 before he's met by a host of Tiger tacklers, led that time by number 10, Trey Blackman.
Ben Taylor absolutely just flew right by him in the backfield. He had his head up. He reached out with his left hand, just couldn't quite get a hold of him.
8:41, 15-0 is the score. The Tigers leading. They break the huddle. Here they come. Put a man in motion back to the far side. Quarterback hands the ball off to his tailback. And he's going to get some big yardage across the middle of the field. Finally brought down at the 42.
It looks like, sorry, Jack, I'm a little static in my ear, but it looks like Starr's Mill's kind of settling down and running their wing tee like we knew they could, and they're just hunting and pecking. Found a little hole on the left side over toward Jacob Bailey and Ben Taylor, who was able to pick up about 14, maybe 18 yards on that one.
Yeah, they're settling into a bit more of the run here. So let's see what we do to counter it. Twins right, wing to the right. Inagawa, the quarterback, will ride his tailback, going around the right side. We miss him. And finally he's going to go down just shy of the 35 to the 36.
So that'll bring up second down and about 6 for Starr's Mill. It's what they're doing, Jack. It's like, hey, look, we're not passing the ball. Let's go do what we do and we do best, and that's run the wing tee. And they got the little jet sweep going. They'll fake it and give it the tailback up the middle, maybe give it to the man in motion. He just kind of puts his hand on one of the linemen and just kind of walks, he kind of jogs behind the offensive line until he sees a little hole, and boom, he takes it. Interesting if you really pay attention to how the offense moves.
Inagawa has the man in motion, hands it off to that tailback coming from the backside. We're going to get him short, and he'll go down. No, he doesn't. He pulls, I'll call it a Teo Todd, almost goes down but stands back up. The knee never goes down. He gets just enough for the first down.
Well, good job of T.J. Mitchell, though. T.J. had him with his left hand a hold of his jersey. He's dragging T.J., but T.J.'s not letting go, which is because if he'd have slipped out of T.J.'s grip, he might have been still running.
So first down for them. Clock ticks down to 6:58. 15-0 in favor of the Tigers. Panthers come out of the huddle. Not as quick as Whitewater did last week. And Tigers going to jump off sides. A little bit of adjustment in the cadence, and it's going to draw us off. So it'll be first and 5 now.
Yeah, I think Birdsong was trying to reverse them a little bit. Starr's Mill very disciplined on the offensive line for sure. I think Birdsong might have been trying to jump down in the hole real quick, trying to get in his stance, but as doing so, his helmet kind of encroached across the line of scrimmage.
Big shout out to Nikki Watts. She's having to be out of town tonight, watching us from Louisville, Kentucky on NFHS. So, hi, Principal Watts. Here come the Panthers back to the right side.
Nice
big hit, shy of the first down.
Oh, it's nice Quay Birdsong who else made the initial hits coming off the bottom? We got Ben Taylor. We got Noah Dixon made the initial hit. Kept him from getting the first down. However, it'll only be second down and a yard. So the ball's sitting on the 20-yard line. They've got to get to the 19. So
how important is that penalty right now?
Big time. Let's just see what the Tigers can do. See if they can stand them up here.
And they go back in. Hands the ball to the tailback. He gets exactly what he needs. It's about 2 yards. Picks up the first down.
No, he's a big kid. He's kind of one of those. He stands. It looks like from here he stands about 6'2". He's a big boy to be a tailback now.
More of a traditional fullback, I guess. Just a little taller. Taking their time in the huddle.
All right, so 5:50 left in the first half. This is where the Tigers really have to tighten up defense, not let them in this end zone.
There's the snap. Right back to it. Quarterback keeps it and goes around, picks up some yardage that I didn't see coming. We stopped the initial tailback, but he faked the handoff, goes around him, and then gets down inside the 10.
He'll pick up 8 yards down to the 8-yard line. Excuse me. Yeah, to the 8-yard line. And so it's maybe a second down and 2.5, maybe a long 2 for Starr's Mill. So they're doing what they do best. They're running that wing tee to perfection. And the Tigers are.
There's the handoff. And we hit him in the backfield.
Nice job
bring
by
him
Tyler.
down.
Tyler Leslie's in the backfield. He takes on the blocker, shuts him, and throws the tailback down. That's a loss of at least 3 right there, as it'll back up.
Be 35.
Be 3rd and 5. That'll lose 3 back to the 11-yard line. Big play by Tyler Leslie from that right side defensive end.
He was standing there right in the way when that wing came across. And the wing's like, oh, hello, Mr. Leslie, I assume.
So they brought the play in. It's the center for Starr's Mill. Heads up to the line of scrimmage. We got a kid out here. Finally, Trey Blackman reacts. He gets out here on him. Coming around.
A little jet sweeper on the right side.
Nice
hit
job.
Him and stop him. So 4th down, Greg, at the 9.
Nice job by Trey Blackman as he fought off that wide receiver, got up under him, and guess who's coming behind to help is Noah Dixon. He'll pick up maybe a yard and a half. And so it's 4th down and 1, 2, 3, almost 4 yards. So 3.5.
Field goal units coming on.
So Coach Phillips for Starr's Mill says, you know what?
We got to come away with points.
There's no guarantee that we're gonna push this ball almost 4 yards for a first down. Now they're still thinking. They still have timeouts left. They're still thinking. 7 seconds. They're not gonna kick it. They're gonna call a timeout, Jack. Starr's Mill is gonna think about this for just a minute.
And they're going to do exactly that. So when we come back, it'll be a 4th down, and we'll see what they come back with. 3:39 left to go in the first half. 15-0 in favor of Troup High School Tigers. You listen to Troup High School Tiger football on Eagle Sports.
Life costs money. Sometimes lots. First Franklin Financial has loans for living. Our Hogansville and LaGrange branches offer personal loans with payment plans to fit any budget. Stop by and meet the friendly Franklin folk at the location near you. Visit onefc.com to learn more. All loan terms and applicable APRs depend on meeting our underwriting and income criteria for the loan size requested and may require collateral. Georgia Residential Mortgage Licensee, number 5656.
WLAG AM LaGrange and W245AW LaGrange. Troup High School football is brought to you by First Franklin Financial.
Welcome back to Troup High School Tiger football, and let's see. The kicker is still in the field, so it looks like Starrsville will attempt the field goal.
Glisson, he's a trickster, so he's constantly thinking, telling these guys sideline, just be careful. They may have something up their sleeve as well.
Snap, hold, kick is up.
Split the uprights.
And he goes right through. So, Starr's Mill, they get on the board, but, hey, credit this defense, holding strong and keeping the touchdown off the board.
You're right, Jack. Starr's Mill drove it down the field in precision. They got inside the 15, and the Tigers' defense buckled up.
Take 30 seconds back to the station as Tigers lead 15-3 on Eagle Sports.
Hey, Perry, are you ready for the flu season?
Coleman, we're ready. Here in September, we're ready to start giving the flu shots. Love to have you just stop in anytime. We have the high dose and the regular quadvalent flu shots. And while you're here, ask about the new bivalent COVID vaccine.
Come in and find out about that and much more at Holmes Pharmacy, Commerce Avenue in LaGrange, inside of Piggly Wiggly and Sawmill in LaGrange, and in Hamilton. Also, you can find them on the web at www.holmespharmacy.com.
Now let's get back to the action. Troup High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Welcome back. Starrsville will be kicking the ball off now to the Tigers.
Jack, we need a 3-minute and 39-second drive.
Let me run down here and tell Coach.
And then a touchdown. We've got Teo Todd and Quay Moss deep. Teo will be on the 5-yard line. Quay is stepping up to about the 8-yard line.
There's the kick.
And it doesn't matter.
Just going to go out of the back of the end zone. So they'll bring it out to the 20, and that's where the Tigers will take it 1st and 10. You know, Greg, the clock has moved a lot in this ballgame with all the running we've seen.
Yes.
It's moved very quick. This is just the Tigers' 3rd possession scored on the first 2 possessions.
And this is one of the things, too, you know, the Starrsville offense, the Starrsville's offensive coaches, doesn't seem like they're in a huge hurry. And I'm saying compared to Whitewater last weekend, they were seeming like they were go, 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 go. Starrsville seems to be a little bit more methodical at how they approach their offense.
I would agree. Tigers going to send twins left and right. Single back to the backfield with Teo Todd. Man goes in motion. Todd throws across the middle, complete. As he gets across the 30, that'll be enough for a 1st down.
Nice job by Noah Dixon as he steps up right in the center of the field. Now he goes up and grabs that pass from from Teo Todd, and he is automatically nailed by 3 black jerseys. He hangs on to the football, jumps up, and that's why Noah Dixon is one good athlete.
That's a tough play right there, but he made it very well. Trips to this near side. Todd will have a back standing there with him. Ball's on the ground. Tail goes back, picks it up, rolls, looking downfield, and he's just going to go out of bounds at the 20. And that's a possession-saving move by that young man.
Yes, he looked downfield and decided, no, he's not going to grab it. He did get hit right at the edge of the hash marks before he goes out of bounds. And, I mean, either way, I'm way over here. I'm sure I didn't have near as good of a view as you have. I'm just glad.
I got a tent in my way right there as he went out of bounds. So.
Oh, you do? That's right. You go over and ask Starr's Mill to
check on it for me. Check on it for me.
Yeah. Technically, their band is playing over here in the corner, which is in Georgia. If you bring it to the officials' attention, a rules violation.
Well, they're not in the stands; they're just warming up.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
So I think Glissa's going to call a timeout.
They'll take a timeout. We'll take one as well. Tigers leading right now, 15-3, with 3:10 left to go in the first half. 60 seconds. Back to the station on Eagle Sports.
Hi, friends. TOW here at Killigrange. It's a great time of the year. The kids are back at school. Fall is on the way, and football season's here. Good luck to all the high school teams. I want to thank my winning team here at Killigrange, our sales staff, service, and parts department, and our awesome office staff. I appreciate you all. If you want a winning deal, stop by and see us in person at 1217 Lafayette Parkway in the beautiful city of LaGrange, Georgia. Or check us out online at Killigrange.com. Help support your locality. And God bless America.
At WellStar West Georgia Medical Center, we believe teamwork makes all the difference in your health. We believe that skilled people can achieve higher standards and exceptional results. We believe in a game plan that's focused on patient safety and quality care. At WellStar West Georgia Medical Center in LaGrange, we believe in life well lived. To learn more about award-winning healthcare, visit wellstar.org/WGMC.
Now let's get back to the action. Troup High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Welcome back to Troup High School Tiger football. Tigers leading 15-3. And here we go. Teo rolls to his left, looking downfield, throws. Big pass downfield. It's going to fall incomplete. 3rd down.
Nice toss. Quay Moss just couldn't get out of a break between the coverage of the free safety and the corner, but it was a nice little flare out. about 30 yards down the field. Taylor Todd had good intentions, and if Quay had been able to break loose, it would have been where he needed to be. But good thing is it was outside the area that a cornerback or anybody could have intercepted. Hey, that was second and 22. This is now 3rd down and 22 for the Tigers. So this is a big offensive play here. Plenty of time left on the clock as we're looking at 3 minutes and 5 seconds until halftime.
Taylor will take it, and he'll roll again to his left. Sets up, looks, throws across it, and it's lost. Was that a blocked pass or a fumble?
So there's a blocked pass in the air, and Taylor Todd, being ever present, decided he would try to catch it. Almost caught it off the turf. Somebody grabbed his foot and tripped him. Had he caught it, he would have had plenty of room to run for sure. That's what the announcer was. Well, not his own interception, but it was a batted pass. So that brings up 4th and 22 as Chris Moore comes in for the Tigers for his first punt of the night.
First time the Tigers have come away without points.
7 seconds on the play clock. Coach is on the sideline saying, let's go. High snap.
Steps across, gets it off.
Nice punt, Jack. He's going to get a good roll.
50, 40. It rolls down to the 38. We'll keep it here.
Nice job by Chris Moore. It was a high snap. He had to get it up, and he had to get it off quick as he was under pressure. But as soon as it came off his foot, you could just see it spiraling, and you knew that when it hit, it was going to get a Tiger bounce.
So 2:45 left to go here in the first half. 15-3 is our score. Starr's Mill starting for just outside of midfield.
You know, as we said, each team with 2 timeouts left, but I said earlier, hey, there's still plenty of time, and I just didn't want to say there's still plenty of time for Starr's Mill to come down the field. But the Tigers stepping up on defense here. We need a turnover is what we need.
There's a handoff into the line, and Tigers definitely waiting for it that time. Wow.
Coming off the bottom, T.J. Mitchell, Quay Birdsong, Javari Fanning, Charles Davis, all in the middle. That goes down maybe as a yard gain to 2nd down and call it 9 for the Starr's Mill Panthers.
You know that these guys were getting coached up while the offense was on the field.
And once again, we talked about very methodical. Starr's Mill, just 2 minutes, his clock's ticking.
We're down to play clock at 14. I thought they'd be a little quicker getting back to the line. Inagama, the quarterback, rolls it tight end over to the right side. A little bit low on the snap. Hands it off, going around the right side. Tries to cut back inside. Just shy of the 50, but I think this will be enough for the first down.
He did get a lot of rolling going on, but the backside pursuit from the Tigers, from Javari Fanning and Quay Birdsong was crazy. So they're going to give him a first down on this, but I tell you what, there's a lot of pad popping on that one. Clock still ticking with 1:45 left until halftime.
Now they seem to have a little bit more impetus. There's the handoff. Tailback almost did get it. He's tackled. Great open field tackle by the Tigers, and that's Quay Moss.
Quay Moss from his cornerback position really had containment that time, did an outstanding job. They may have gained a foot on that play. 1 minute and 20 seconds left. Your Tigers leading 15-3.
Great, they didn't give him a foot. That's just still 2nd down on the line of scrimmage.
Good job by Quay Moss. All right, so I'd say a passing down on this, Jack.
Back to pass, and throws it.
Good job.
It is tipped by us this time.
No, I want to say Ben Taylor got his left hand up there and blocked that one out of the air.
Big old ranging Paul got up there high and knocked it down. So 3rd down and 10. Clock stops on the incomplete pass. 1:07 left to go here. Remember, Greg, Tigers get the ball when we come back from the halftime break.
I would like a pick 6 right now, and then get the football back.
I like that. I'll dial that up.
Not to be greedy or anything.
And the guy back to pass again.
I got a wheel route going on out here.
He's been flushed out. He'll run and go out of bounds at the 50. Of course, that's just a yard up the field from the line of scrimmage.
T.J. Mitchell, good containment and pursuit, moves him out of bounds. 1:02, the clock stops. 3rd down, and they're going to call it 9, maybe 10. Let's see what happens.
A lot of football still to play in this game.
Actually, 4th down and 8.
Yeah, I go ahead and punt the ball.
And I don't think Glisson's asking anybody to come back here.
So a minute 2. How about this defense, Greg?
I tell you what, two possessions in a row, they've really tightened up.
They had the big possession last time. They moved it down the field, but great job of stopping them.
So we're giving up the return. Let's hope the ball kicks into the end zone. No, it's going to.
It settles up.
Oh, wow. It's going to go. Whoa, you better. Are they going to drop it on the 1 yard line?
So, hey, good job by the punter.
Absolutely. And let's think about this now. The Tigers get it, and their backfield is going to be in the end zone on this snap now. So, Coach Wilson has to really think about, what kind of play do you just quarterback sneak it out to get you some room, or you just, but because we are going to be on the 1 yard line. So,
Greg, I hate to say this, but in the past 2 years, we've seen Taylor run a touchdown from this place. So, from this very spot inside the 5, so you just never know. 52 seconds left to go. 15-3 is your score.
All right, so I am in the corner of the end zone. And you're right, the offensive line actually is on the goal line. Their toes are on the goal line.
Teo Stenson there in the end zone. He's running to his right, following his blockers. He'll get, what's about the 3, Greg?
They're going to give him possession to the 3. He came from the 1 foot line. When I say 1 foot line, so the clock is running. Let's see if Starr's Mill calls a timeout. Somebody's called a timeout. I didn't catch it. Did you?
I did not. Looking at the officials, see if they make any indication, but they have not. So, they do take that one. Let's take a quick 30-second back to the station from our sponsors. 13-3, favor the Tigers on Eagle Sports.
When you make the right decision, it just feels good, like picking the perfect accent rug or choosing a good night's sleep over an all-night crime show binge. It feels really good to make the right insurance decision, too. That's why State Farm agent Matt Orr is right here in LaGrange to help you select the right protection at the right price. Matt will make sure you understand your State Farm coverages so you'll know what to expect if the unexpected happens. With State Farm agent Matt Orr, it's easy to make the right choice. Just call him. When you want the real deal, like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Now let's get back to the action. Troup High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Welcome back. Tigers into the line on the left side. Going to get the first down and more. Go out of bounds at about the 15.
Nice job by Jeremy Patrick leading the way out here. He, along with number 15 for the Tigers, Rico Dunson, Malachi Porthers, stalk blocking his guy all the way downfield. I don't think Starr's Mill kind of expected we'd get a first down, but good job for Taylor Tide not only getting the first down, but getting it out of bounds to stop the clock at 39 seconds. Moves the ball all the way out to the 13-yard line.
So here they come again. Back to that left side. Just up the field. Just to kind of keep them focused.
And Teo is holding on to that football with both hands because they are definitely trying to rip the ball out of his hand. Clock continues to run. They've not taken any of the time. They're still showing both teams with 2 timeouts left, so I don't think you and I could figure out who called that timeout. It's 14 seconds. There's 24 seconds. We may not run another play. The Tigers may take it into the – so Coach Glisson is saying that's a good half of football right there, guys. That'll be the last play.
You think you might be able to catch him before he goes in?
I'm going to see if he wants to have a word.
All right. Greg will walk down there so he can catch their slip.
He'll come over here.
All right.
All right, Coach, I'll walk with you. What just kind of the ball game we expected?
Yeah, it's good to have football. 12-point, that 2-point conversion was big for us. We had a couple of little mental mistakes. We thought about going for 2 again. We had the wrong personnel in. So far, so good. Had a chance to get a couple turnovers on defense. We need to get those when we get a chance.
Well, we're all pulling for you, Coach. What kind of adjustments, if anything, do you think you might make?
Oh, we're going to get the ball right here in the second half, and first in the second half. We got to come down and get points. I don't like this 12-point lead. I want to see it get a little bit bigger than that.
All right, you heard it. Fans, I think y'all would have to agree with Coach Glisson is that it's nice to be 12 points up, but it sure would be better to be 19 points up.
No doubt, no doubt. Let's take a break. We're going to go with a full 4-spot set. We'll come back. We'll kind of recap you what happened in the first half of play. Let's hear from some of these wonderful bands and help you enjoy halftime here as the Tigers are leading by a score of 15-3 on Eagle Sports.
Rogers Barbecue and Catfish House, a Southern tradition since 1945, where we only serve U.S. farm-raised catfish. And now you can order online on Facebook or just type Rogers Barbecue LaGrange on your Google search engine and order right there. Then pick it up and enjoy it for the office, your family, or just you. Rogers Barbecue and Catfish House is open Monday through Saturday, 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. on New Franklin Road in LaGrange, or just search on Google Rogers Barbecue and Catfish House in LaGrange.
You still don't need to buy no ugly shirt now.
At Mud Creek Graphics, we have over 23 years of experience bringing you the very best in apparel printing. Our exceptional graphic artists will work with you to create beautiful custom-designed T-shirts for any occasion. But that's not all. Mud Creek is there for you for the printing of banners and signs that will get your message across to everyone. We love supporting our local schools every year, so for your custom T-shirts, signs, banners, embroidery, and more, like Mud Creek Graphics on the Book of Faces, or visit us at 211 Greenville Street.
Waltrip Steel's goal is to bring affordable metal pricing to the surrounding areas. Located at 2418 Veterans Memorial Parkway in Lynette, Waltrip Steel sells to the general public as well as commercial and industrial businesses. They offer roofing panels, commercial roofing, and complete building packages. In addition, Waltrip Steel provides all types of galvanized stainless and black metal. Give them a call today at 334-630-1117, 334-630-1117.
For all your steel needs, large or small,
Waldrop Steel. When we started our small independent pharmacy, we wanted to set ourselves apart by providing service that is exceedingly, abundantly above anything a customer could ask. Well, the Medicine Cabinet did just that, exceed customers' expectations. As we have grown to help serve our community, our service has not been forgotten. The Medicine Cabinet on Moody Bridge, Vernon, and Lee's Crossing is your locally owned pharmacy. When you are a part of the Medicine Cabinet family, we will do everything we can to make you feel right at home. Now let's get back to the action. Troup High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Welcome back to Troup High School Tiger football. Jack Woman, Greg Hicks, and we got Rodney Costley up here. He rode with us, and he's enjoying all the sights and sounds of the booth. And he may not sit back in the stands again. You just never know. He's enjoyed this so much.
Well, we need somebody to take over when I retire.
Well, Greg, I'm just proud. I'm proud of your breath, man. You ran up the stands there, and you're not sweating and dying up here. You did a great job.
Well, it's cold outside, and one of the things I thought as I was coming up, I'm going. But you know what? Callaway Stadium is a steeper angle.
This is some nice.
So I appreciate this. I think they designed this for older people.
Well, I appreciate it. That like, about 48-degree angle at Callaway Stadium is a tough one, that's for sure. Actually, before we do our recap, we're going to actually let you hear a little bit from the band as the band is out there. They're in full uniform tonight, so I'm going to put my headset out there and let you hear a little bit of the band as you're listening to Troup High School Tiger football, and then we'll come back and we'll give you a little look over of the first half in just a moment. So right now, here's the Troup band.
tightrope in the sideline. So, and I'm over across the way, and you really, with the players in your way, it's hard for you to see, but it wasn't either. It was an illegal participation downfield. Either way, brought the thing back, and well, he got behind the corner, Sinkfield did, and Teo Todd just nice and smoothly laid it out there. Didn't break stride. Caught it on about the 8-yard line and just hammered into the end zone. Really exciting times. But, we talk about good catches and good throws. To keep the drive alive later in the second quarter, Teo Todd did a little flare pass out for Javari Fannin in the backfield. Javari did a 180, had to turn around, catch it after he caught it, which is important. Most guys want to run the ball before they catch it. He looked it in, caught it. He still had to maintain his balance, turn around, and was able to lunge forward 4 or 5 yards for the first down. Excellent play by Javari Fanning on being able to take that reception in from Teo Todd.
Converting. That's been the story. The Tigers have run into several third down situations, been able to, even fourth down situations, been able to put that extra few yards they need to put through the chains.
Go ahead.
I was going to say Starr's Mill in their third, and again, just third time with the ball with 9:25 left to go in the first half, drove it down. Again, I can't say enough about this Tiger defense. Bowing up, bring about a field goal. That's all they got out of it. So 15-3 became the score. Troup did have to punt. Starr's Mill punted the ball down inside the 2. Tigers brought it out to 30, and that's how we ended things. But this defense, while I hate to use cliches, bend don't break, all that kind of stuff, but we've seen them give up a couple of big plays, but then reset and stuff them for the next 3.
Absolutely. We talk about the Starr's Mill being very methodical. Their strategy, I believe, is in the thoughts of, maybe Troup's got some big play guys. One of our strategies may be, and it may be this way every ball game. We don't know. We've only seen them play once. Yeah. And it's because we're playing them tonight. It's first meeting ever between Starr's Mill and Troup High School. But, it could be that their strategy is, to keep it out of the hands of the Tigers. And we know we can run this precision wing T as they proved in their second possession. Actually, it may have been the third one where they marched it all the way down and settled for a field goal. But they were putting on a clinic then against the Tiger defense. And it was they weren't in a hurry to call plays. Yes, time was ticking, but that's a team with confidence, knowing that they can run it down the field, move with precision. But, it's funny how that field gets real short inside the 20, inside the 10, and that's when the Tigers bowed up and kept them out of the end zone. Credit for that Tiger defense and Coach Healy making some adjustments as they're moving down the field backwards, so to speak, to keep them out of the end zone just for 3 points. So far, that first half, I know I got some listeners. Anthony Robinson texted me, said, "Man, that was a quick first quarter, first half." And then also, I want you to you fans that are listening out there, we got a big booster, Troup High Touchdown Club member, and David Kelly going through some medical situations. To keep him in his prayers. We love David and Renee, and just want to just lift them up. And you guys just keep, when you see David out and about, man, just tell him you're thinking about him, Mike, because I know he's listening now. Big Tiger fan.
We're going to take a break and come back to talk about this first half of play. Right now, the Tigers leading 15-3 here at halftime on Eagle Sports.
Where can you get good neighbor service and surprisingly great insurance rates? At State Farm, because State Farm agent Matt Orr is your one-stop shop in Troup County for the service you deserve at the price you want. So stop looking around. State Farm agent Matt Orr is ready to help. Call 706-882-0046 for your surprisingly great rates today. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Individual premiums will vary by customer. All applicants subject to State Farm underwriting requirements.
Rogers Barbecue and Catfish House, a Southern tradition since 1945, where we only serve U.S. farm-raised catfish. And now you can order online on Facebook or just type Rogers Barbecue LaGrange on your Google search engine and order right there. Then pick it up and enjoy it for the office, your family, or just you. Rogers Barbecue and Catfish House is open Monday through Saturday, 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. on New Franklin Road in LaGrange, or just search on Google Rogers Barbecue and Catfish House in LaGrange.
You still don't need to buy no ugly shirt now.
At Mud Creek Graphics, we have over 23 years of experience bringing you the very best in apparel printing. Our exceptional graphic artists will work with you to create beautiful custom-designed T-shirts for any occasion. But that's not all. Mud Creek is there for you for the printing of banners and signs that will get your message across to everyone. We love supporting our local schools every year, so for your custom T-shirts, signs, banners, embroidery, and more, like Mud Creek Graphics on the Book of Faces, or visit us at 211 Greenville Street.
Waltrip Steel's goal is to bring affordable metal pricing to the surrounding areas. Located at 2418 Veterans Memorial Parkway in Lynette, Waltrip Steel sells to the general public as well as commercial and industrial businesses. They offer roofing panels, commercial roofing, and complete building packages. In addition, Waltrip Steel provides all types of galvanized stainless and black metal. Give them a call today at 334-630-1117, 334-630-1117.
For all your steel needs, large or small,
Waldrop Steel. Now let's get back to the action. Troup High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Welcome back to Troup High School Tiger football, and the band here from Starr's Mill putting on a show out here. Their jazz band doing a lot for the sideline along with their brass section. Just a really neat little performance by those young people. Greg, I'm still always amazed on a Friday night how many people are involved. From the players we hear, we talk about on the radio, cheerleaders, the flag corps, the band members, the drum majors, all the parents are involved in all these programs.
All the helpers moving the equipment around. Yeah.
And just think about that. We got all these parents that are down there, usually churches and stuff, that are working the concession stands and taking care of the folks. You here at Starr's Mill, they've got that alumni section, the booster section over there that they can almost like you're at the Braves game on the little party deck and watch the game from up on high. Just a Friday night across the United States, but especially here in the South, it's just a special evening.
And, good job, Tiger Nation, as you travel well. The band gets the first section. There's 4 more sections for the general population, and they're about 80% full. And a lot of those people who are not there are down at the concession stand. I look over at Starr's Mill section. I thought, wow, man, even we talked about it, like, you'd think there'd be more fans here. But now that the game started, their home side's packed.
Yeah.
So you really can't see it from your vantage point when I'm down the field looking back. It's like there's a really good crowd here, as there should be on such a contest we have tonight.
Well, think about it, Greg. This is 2 teams in the top 5 in the state of Georgia in Quad A. So you got to expect people are interested in this game. I'm sure local media's around. I'm sure we got some folks from the AJC.
Well, these guys came next door. They're doing the game of the week. I don't know who they're employed by, but so they picked one team in Coweta County, or one game, and they thought, well, hey, let's go do Troup and Starr's Mill as the game of the week. So,
and really got here late. Ran Rodney out of there with 5 minutes left to go.
Rodney was kicking his feet up.
Yeah, he was very relaxed over there. But it has been a heck of a ball game. Tigers leading, as we mentioned, 15-3. Somebody walked by a minute ago and they said, "Are you surprised at this?" And I said, "No. First of all, I'm not surprised that the Tigers can score. Second, I'm not surprised that the Starr's Mill Panthers can move the ball the way they have. What has maybe pleasantly surprised is how well the Tigers have been able to respond to that movement down the field.
Absolutely.
They give up a few yards here, but then they'll stop them for first, second. They'll lose some yards back on third, and then all of a sudden they got to punt the ball. And not ideal punting situations. I never like to punt if I'm inside the 40. I always feel almost like I need to go for it, but when you're playing a team like Troup, you can't give them the ball around the 40. You've got to get them deeper in their territory.
And speaking of giving them the ball, we won the toss, deferred to the second half.
Great point.
So the Tigers will get the ball. More than likely, we'll start on the 20 because their kickoff guy is sure-footed to the end zone.
How about Chris Moore with his big foot tonight?
Hey, it's something we haven't seen in a while. I do know that they went to Delania this weekend. I'm so happy with that. They went up to UNG is the soccer.
Did some mining.
Yeah, they did. The soccer team's really
come away with some gold.
Pushing. He's wanting to be. I think they want him as a goalie up there maybe. But yeah, he we didn't see that a lot. We normally they've been trying to strategically place the ball to about the 30, 35-yard line in toward the sidelines to limit the movement of the receiver. This time, man, he wailed it into the end zone. It's like, wow, where'd that come from? Good job, Chris. So it's in, and we just don't see it a lot.
Mm-hmm. Well, and also doing the punting duties, only had one. Was it 2 punts tonight? Let's see.
I want to say only one.
Just one punt tonight, and got a good roll, got it down there pretty quick.
Yep.
Let's take one more break. When we come back, we've got the second half of play live here from Fayetteville, Georgia on Eagle Sports.
Hi, I'm Dennis Montgomery, the pharmacist at the Medicine Cabinet on Vernon Street. Everybody knows about our customer service when it comes to the pharmacy. We also do COVID, flu, shingles, and pneumonia vaccines. But do you know about our soda shop and gift shop? We have sodas, milkshakes, floats, and sundaes. And our gift shop has something for all occasions. So come by and see us at the Medicine Cabinet on Vernon Street. Also, visit our other two locations at Lee's Crossing and Moody Bridge Road.
At Starr West Georgia Medical Center, we believe teamwork makes all the difference in your health. We believe that skilled people can achieve higher standards and exceptional results. We believe in a game plan that's focused on patient safety and quality care. At Starr West Georgia Medical Center in LaGrange, we believe in life well lived. To learn more about award-winning healthcare, visit wellstar.org/WGMC.
Life costs money, sometimes lots. First Franklin Financial has loans for living. Our Hogansville and LaGrange branches offer personal loans with payment plans to fit any budget. Stop by and meet the friendly Franklin folk at the location near you. Visit 1FFC.com to learn more. All loan terms and applicable APRs depend on meeting our underwriting and income criteria for the loan size requested and may require collateral. Georgia Residential Mortgage Licensee, number 5656.
Hey, Perry, are you ready for the flu season?
Coleman, we're ready. Here in September, we're ready to start giving the flu shots. Love to have you just stop in anytime. We have the high dose and the regular quadvalent flu shots. And while you're here, ask about the new bivalent COVID vaccine.
Come in and find out about that and much more at Holmes Pharmacy, Commerce Avenue in LaGrange, inside of Piggly Wiggly and Sawmill in LaGrange, and in Hamilton. Also, you can find them on the web at www.holmespharmacy.com.
Now let's get back to the action. Troup High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Welcome back to Troup High School Tiger football. And the Tigers will get ready to start off from the 20-yard line as we expected. Great call by Greg on that one.
I'm down here in the end zone and was just coming to the corner. And I was going to help him get the football up and the pylon up, but no, I think they thought I might be going to take the ball and run with it.
Well, and we're taking the whole team to bring you down.
Yeah.
Because they would have been laughing as they watched you run by.
I wouldn't get far. So I'm going to watch this play from the back of the end zone as the Tigers come up, open the second half.
Those are expensive seats. Taylor Todd backs up to pass on first down. Downfield, going to tuck it and run. Up the middle of the field, he goes to the 30, 34. Wow. And he, like 10 pins, takes down three guys.
Well, we said earlier, he is not going to shy away from lowering his shoulder and trying to take in, just running you over. And that's what he did to that free safety and corner right there. Is it nice job, first down, moves the ball all the way up from the 20 to the 37-yard line.
11:43. Just getting started at the second half of play. Teo stands in there with a pistol set, a man directly behind him. Takes a snap, turns, hands it off to Sinkfield. Sinkfield, following his blockers, gets another big run to the 45.
Nice job by Sinkfield as he was just kind of feeling his way up there, and then all of a sudden from the backside, Starr's Mill linebacker just tattooed him, pushed him forward. But, hey, second down and 2. That's a good 8-yard gain by Sinkfield from the backfield.
Moving quickly. Really 18 yards on 2 plays. I'll take that. Tigers taking their time, checking back to the sideline. Wide trips to this near side. Teal calls for it. And hands the ball to Sinkfield. Sinkfield is hit at the line of scrimmage and driven back. They'll mark him with a yard gain. Well, get really about a foot gain. It's a third down and 2.
Big play for the Tigers here. Third down and 2. Ball's on the 44. Just short of midfield.
15-3 is your score in favor of the Troup High School Tigers. Tigers have led the entire contest. Teo Todd going to keep it, pitch it to the outside. Cutting inside, getting just enough for the first down, and then knocked out of bounds as he crosses the 50.
Takes a nice pitch, Javari Fanning does, from Teo Todd. Hits the sidelines. Malachi Porthras is doing a stop block, and his cornerback just kind of sheds Porthras and looks up at Fanning, and Fanning just runs him over. Wow, what a nice job. First down, Tigers.
Right on the 50-yard line. Teo takes a step, quickly hands the ball off, and good job by Starr's Mill. Their number 6 reads that well, brings him down.
Well, they had a stunt from the backside. Chip Meadows was up here. I couldn't figure out I was going to fist bump him or shake his hand. But yeah, had a from their backside defensive end. He was left all alone. He kind of caught up with Fanning that time.
Teo fakes the handoff, throws the pass. On the run, caught.
Almost broke away.
Wow, what a great job by Noah Dixon. And he didn't even slow down when he caught that ball.
There's a flag on the 45-yard line, and it's going to be against the Tigers, according to Teo. Let's see what it says. Maybe holding. Illegal man downfield.
There it is again.
Interesting. I thought we knew we were not supposed to go beyond 3 yards. I thought they was listening to us, Jack.
Well, they're supposed to. But so were the officials.
Well, we hate that it negates such a nice play from with Noah Dixon from his slot position. Nicely done, nicely thrown pass. So
nice timing. It really looked good.
Not second down and 10, but more like second and 15 for the Tigers.
Yep. Back to pass again. A little flare pass to the outside. Up the field. That's a big opening in the middle. Tonkin down at the 40. Almost broken down the field.
Nice little stab pass out in the backfield. Almost a lateral to Quay Moss, but he takes it and picks up a first down. So about a 16-yard gain. That'll move the chains down to the 39-yard line.
They will have Fannin beside him. Trips left. Calls for it. Back to pass. Rolls to his left. Look. Throws downfield. And let's see. Looking for the indication. Yes, it is a touchdown. Touchdown, Tigers. Poitras with a great catch.
Malachi Porthras gets behind the cornerback. Teo Todd just lays it up where nobody can catch it except Porthras. He catches it on about the 8-yard line, turns and darts into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
The window unit got in my way, and I couldn't tell whether he made the catch or not. And I was looking for the indication from the officials.
Wow, what a nice call by Coach Kyle Wilson. Nice toss. Teo Todd going for 2 this time.
Yes, they are. Little jump pass we talked about. Gets it. 2-point conversion is good.
That to Birdsong in the middle of the back of the end zone. That'll be 23 points. A 3-touchdown lead by your Tigers.
23-3 with 9:13 left to go. That's what we needed to do. Come out and score in the second half. 60 seconds, actually, 30 seconds back to the station on Eagle Sports.
Hi, friends. T.O. here at Killigrange. It's a great time of the year. The kids are back at school. Fall is on the way, and football season's here. Good luck to all the high school teams. I want to thank my winning team here at Killigrange, our sales staff, service, and parts department, and our awesome office staff. I appreciate you all. If you want a winning deal, stop by and see us in person at 1217 Lafayette Parkway in the beautiful city of LaGrange, Georgia, or check us out online at killigrange.com. Help support your locality. And God bless America.
Now let's get back to the action. Troup High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Welcome back to Troup High School Tiger football. Tigers 23-3 with 9:13 in the third quarter. And just doing an excellent job. That offense was clicking that time. A couple of big plays by Noah Dixon, by Malachi Fannin, Javari Fannin, as Starr's will take the ball up the field, get to the 20-25. Tigers collapse on him as he gets across the 30. Pretty good return up to the 34.
Yeah, I see Chris Moore always wanting to hit somebody. Him and Jacob Bailey made the first contact. Chris Moore did a nice job coming down the field. I know his dad's going to be proud of him. That's all he'll be talking about tonight when he gets home. Man, you should see me hit that guy. But Starr's Mill will get their first possession of the second half just short of the 35-yard line.
They break the huddle. 9 of 6, as we mentioned. 23-3 in favor of the Tigers.
Nice job.
And they hand off in the line, and we start playing just the way we did the first half. As it's T.J. Mitchell leading tacklers on that one.
T.J. Mitchell along with Big Ben Taylor. And I'm looking for Jacob Bailey. Quay Birdsong kind of sitting in the backside knowing that his boys had it, so he's just kind of hanging out looking.
Well, he just called it, a two-point conversion.
He just called a 2-point conversion. That's right. 8:40. Clock's moving kind of fast. Tigers took a few minutes off the clock on that about an 8-yard drive, 8-play drive.
All right, rolling it out, and throwing downfield, falls incomplete.
Tell you what, of course, coming out of the backfield, Quay Birdsong had him covered. He was about 4 yards behind him. One good thing about that is the quarterback, kind of a bad angle for him, kind of threw it behind his tailback, made the tailback have to reach back with his right arm and just couldn't quite bring it in. It'll go down as an incomplete, but it'll be 3rd down and 8. Big defensive play right here for the Troup Tigers.
3rd and 8. Tigers really want to establish their defense in this second half. Starrsville will break the huddle. Inagawa, the quarterback, will go to the shotgun set. They'll take it, fake the handoff, and the Tigers are after him. He was flushed out of the pocket, turns up field, and it looks like he's going to get just enough for the first down.
Tell you what a hit on the sidelines. But he's going to bring it first down. Man, he was moving. I was hoping that Birdsong could catch him from the backside, but that Inagawa is really fast. He's deceivingly fast.
T.J. Mitchell was flying trying to catch him. Here they go. Little change back to the sideline. Now back to the line of scrimmage. Slot receiver comes out a little bit farther. Quarterback calls for it, turns, throws it quickly, and it's batted down.
Tyler Leslie jumps up in his face and bats it down. And this is one of those things, man, you just wish you could take that, pick it out of the air, because he's only like 4 feet away from him when he jumps up. And it would have been almost a miracle had he it almost had to stick in his face mask. But nice job by Leslie coming off that left side defensive corner.
8:15 clock stops the incomplete pass.
Tigers up 23-3, 20-point lead, or some people would like to say a 3-touchdown lead, but the way everybody scores 2 points these days, you just don't know.
Quickly back to the line of scrimmage. And wide this near side. Inagawa turns, and a little reverse that is read well by the Tigers. A 2-yard gain on that little inside trap.
Nice job by Tyler Leslie coming off the pile along with Charles Davis and Big Ben Taylor. Javari Fanning, C.J. Sands has something to say about that as well.
So 3rd down and 8 now. Great night for these Tigers tonight.
23-3, 7:42. Starr's Mills kind of settle back down into their normal routine of very slow going to get up out of the huddle.
The quarterback rolls. Inagawa has a man in his face. Throws it downfield. Caught at the 40. Great catch for a first down by number 11.
Tyler Leslie was putting some pressure on him, but just didn't quite get back there. One of the longest throws we've seen, well, actually probably the longest throw from Starr's Mill tonight.
Yep.
The replay on the big board, courtesy of Zaxby.
All right, here they come again. And we're going around the right side. Get another about a yard, maybe 2, 2nd and 8.
Good job by Noah Dixon as he read that out and really nicely came in and grabbed him at the knees and took him down, had some backside help, but good one-on-one open field tackle by Noah Dixon.
Starrsville has had the ball since the 9:13 mark, 6:57. Left to go here in this 3rd quarter of play. A lot of running, a lot of moving the ball quickly. Rodney will help to get his beauty sleep tonight.
Stuart Smith has volunteered to stand on my shoulders and hold my receiver up.
There you go. Quarterback Inagala back to pass, throws downfield, throws behind his receiver. Great coverage.
You know, I know that number 11 looked back because he has Ashton Williams. Actually, that's C.J. Sands all in his hip. But, you know, the ball wasn't catchable. And that was really excellent defensive coverage by C.J.
Step for step, stride for stride down that right side. Brings up third down. We've seen a very similar pattern before. Starr's Mill gets a few plays and then just struggles on a third down. Here they come again. Back to pass again. Throws across the middle. And it's complete to number 4. So a first down inside the 15. They'll mark him at the 10.
Tell you what, well, he just kind of snuck him right out of the formation. Nobody covered him as he was just right down the field. Good job from C.J. Sands and T.J. Mitchell saving that touchdown.
Same guy rolls around to the right side.
All right, there's a flag that flew out just then.
Right there on the line of scrimmage. They'll discuss it for a moment. And the white hat says chop block against Starr's Mills. That's going to be a big
should be
penalty.
about a 15-yard,
Yep.
I would think.
Mm-hmm. So they were inside the 10. This will place them all the way back to the 25. Wow.
I don't think the big board's showing that again.
No.
Just saying.
Zaxby's not bringing that to him.
Tell you what, that'll yeah. So it's still first. I mean, it's still first down and goal, but it's on the 25-yard line. So big for the Tigers here. Got to keep them out of this end zone.
So the time they shot themselves in the foot under center and a quick spin move.
Nice job.
Actually, one too many times does the quarterback spin around, and the Tigers will bring down the back of the backfield.
No, Tyler Leslie came from his outside position, turned the tailback inside, and all of a sudden you had Charles Davis, Ben Taylor, Quay Birdsong, Javari Fanning all on top of him.
Poor quarterback, though, spun like a top in the backfield, faking it to one, coming back to the other, and he was just wrapped up immediately.
Jalen Reed was also another one in on that play.
Back under center, takes 2 steps back, flush to the right, looking downfield, keeps it, and ball's out, but goes out of bounds.
Good job by Jalen Reed. There's a flag. I don't know if they're going to call a horse collar or what.
I think that's exactly what they're
But
going to call.
I don't think so. It was the referee threw the flag well after the tackle, and unless it was a post tackle where Reed had maybe snatched him backwards, but the tackle itself was a good, clean tackle. And, of course, they're telling Glisson. Glisson really wants to have an input in this, and the back judge asked him to back off a little bit. Let's see. That could be big in the other direction. Yeah, that's right. And so he's saying that the quarterback stiff-armed my guy, but I don't think he's going to win that argument.
It is going to be a horse collar call.
Half a distance to the goal, so the 25, it'll go down to the 12.5-yard line.
But will it be a first down? That's the question.
I
still see the second down on the thing.
Second down. It's second down.
All right. I disagree with that call, I must say.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. And once again, they didn't show that on the replay either.
If anything, he had just had Jersey as he was bringing him down.
Well, again, Glisson's arguing that the quarterback was stiff-arming him with in the face, had his hand on the face mask. And anyway, you know what? Let's play ball. Starr's Mill up to the line of scrimmage.
So second down. Back to the shotgun set. Inagala got some pressure, throws. And it's great coverage by the Tigers on that play. It falls incomplete.
T.J. Mitchell was on the hip of the big tight end, number 87, Josh. Catch his name for me, Jack. If you got it.
I don't.
Sorry about that.
That's okay. I've got all of their names, only about 12 of them's number.
All right. Yeah, he's the tallest kid on the field. I say he and Birdsong are about the same height. I mean, they're about 6'4", both of them. All right, so 3rd and goal from the 12-yard line. Big play here for your Troup Tigers.
Back to the shotgun. Comes in the guy with the quarterback. Back to pass. Here comes the pressure. Thrown into the end zone.
Almost intercepted by Noah Dixon.
A little bit of a tip drill.
Wow, it was tipped up. It was planned for the tight end. He was coming across the middle. He comes up limping, too. He's not really wanting to show it. So it's 4th and goal for Starr's Mill. I don't really see a field goal.
It's not going to help you
in their future. Yeah, I don't think 3 points, being down 3 touchdowns. So huge defensive play for the Troup High Tigers right now.
I think, Greg, here's the important thing. It's 4th and goal.
4th and goal.
It's all or nothing here.
That's right, for the 12.5-yard line.
So you know they're going for the end zone.
Well, they got 5 receivers.
Back to pass. Here there comes the pressure. Throw to the end zone. Caught, and they had too many receivers for us.
Number 11 kind of stayed back just for a second, hesitated, and I think somebody totally, I can see a couple of Tigers looking at each other, I think somebody totally missed their assignment on that one.
Well, Greg, they had as many guys as they could possibly put in the end zone, and they'll come away with points that time.
I mean, he was as wide open as they get. Now, Coach Glisson runs down here and calls a timeout because they're setting up for a normal PAT. Be interested. He thinks maybe they're going for 2. I don't know. Let's just see. He had a reason to call a timeout.
Let's take a quick 30-second break back to the station as they've put a touchdown on the board. Let's see if we can hold them off with the extra point on Eagle Sports.
Waltrip Steel's goal is to bring affordable metal pricing to the surrounding areas. Located at 2418 Veterans Memorial Parkway in Lynette, Waltrip Steel sells to the general public as well as commercial and industrial businesses. They offer roofing panels, commercial roofing, and complete building packages. In addition, Waltrip Steel provides all types of galvanized stainless and black metal. Give them a call today at 334-630-1117, 334-630-1117.
For all your steel needs, large or small,
Waltrip Steel. Now let's get back to the action. Troup High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Welcome back as they set up for the 2-point conversion. Let's see what we got going here.
There's a couple opportunities here, but, you got that big tight end sitting out here all by himself. He could release.
They're lined up to kick the standard extra point right now. High snap, but taken down. Goes through, and so they'll tack on 1. So our score right now, 23-10 in favor of your Troup High School Tigers. 30 seconds, back to the station on Eagle Sports.
If you need medical treatment at the highest level and want care that's personal, turn to WellStar. We offer the latest procedures at Georgia's first certified comprehensive cardiac center, along with an innovative approach to fighting cancer, where specialists collaborate to accelerate diagnosis and treatment. We're also home to a top-level stroke program that performs life-saving operations every day. At WellStar, we care for the whole you. Learn more at wellstar.org.
WLAG AM LaGrange and W245AW LaGrange. Troup High School football is brought to you by Holmes Pharmacy.
Welcome back to Troup High School Tiger football. As we're in the third quarter of play, 4:45 left to go in the third, 23-10. As Starsville's just driven the ball down and put a touchdown on the board. Their first touchdown of the game. Second score.
You got Teo Todd and Quay Moss back deep, but that's probably to no avail. Oh no, it's gonna be returnable.
Yeah, it's gonna hang up. Well, Tails takes a step into the end zone and he's back up the field. 20, 25, 30, 35 to the outside, 40, 45, 50. Crosses midfield and goes out of bounds.
And the guy that caught the touchdown for Starr's Mill, number 11, saved a touchdown by tackling Teo Todd. Crosses midfield. He's going to be up close to the, 30. They're going to spot him on the 45-yard line.
They're going to mark him out of bounds at the 45.
Wow, what a nice return. He actually caught the ball on the 1, took a step back into the end zone, and 55 yards later gets tackled. So nice field position for the Troup High Tigers thanks to that return team and Teo Todd.
Good blocking for him, especially as he hit the wall. Trips to this near side. Teo was sent all along the backfield. 2 receivers to the left as well. Teo running himself up the middle of the field. Missed the first down and more. What a move. Down to the 10. 5. Touchdown, Tigers.
A 45-yard quarterback delay right up the middle by Teo Todd. And he gets down to the 12-yard line and just simply dodges a kid, makes him take a step right. He goes left, and then he just pulls up and trots into the end zone. Coach Gliss is calling for a regular point after touchdown. Great job by the Tigers to answer that touchdown by Starr's Mill.
29-10. We'll see if they can put the extra point on. Moore lines up for it. Snap, hold, kick is up. And the kick is good. Wow. You want to talk about a one-man show on that particular play. Teo Todd takes it 55 yards on the return. It takes it the other 45 into the end zone on the next play. It's a 100-yard plays worth of plays in less than a minute. And Teo Todd puts the Tigers up 30-10. Go ahead, Greg.
I don't want to say that was all Teo because we had to have 10 other men blocking for him. But he returns at 55 yards, up the middle for about 8, and then up the middle for 40. No, actually, up the middle for 45 yards. So in actually two touches by Teo Todd, touchdown Tigers. Wow.
Just great job. Those stats continue to go up and up and up. .427 left to go. Let's see. So that is that's a 9-minute drive, Greg. There's the kick. Moore with a nice one. Take it back at the 3, up to 10, 15. At the 20, he's hit and brought down as he crosses the 30. Looks like I'll mark him at about the 33, 34, somewhere in there.
So Chris Moore's been consistent, kicking it down to the 5, just inside the 5-yard line, and then Starr's Mill's been consistent, bringing it back out to the 30 to 35-yard line. So this ball will be marked just short of the 35-yard line. That's where Starr's Mill will have their second possession of the second half.
Give the offense a little bit of rest after that 9-minute drive. There's a handoff, and Tigers trying to get the ball out of the tailback's arms as well. Nice finding for that as Mitchell will bring him down.
But that was a nice gain, though. It'll pick up about 8, maybe 9, but it'll be second down and 2 for Starr's Mill. If you just join us in and out, what a well of a ball game. Scoring back and forth. Tigers 30, Starr's Mill 10. 3 minutes and 50 seconds left in the third quarter of play.
Starr's Mill makes their way back up to the line of scrimmage. Quarterback under center, turns, hands the ball off, and he is met in the backfield.
Big Ben Taylor shucked his block, and as soon as he handed it off, he just bear hugged him, and all the other white jerseys got on it. That's probably going to back it up, a yard loss. So it was second down and 2. Now it's third down and 3. So nice job by Big Ben Taylor.
Starr's Mill really conservative right now, surprisingly so. Down by 20. 3:10 left to go here in the third. They break the huddle. Inagawa. And will hand the ball off. Maybe he should have pulled that, Greg. My gosh, Tyler Leslie.
Tyler Leslie's been in the backfield a lot tonight. This time he makes it pay off as he not only loses at least 2 or 3 more. So it's fourth down and call it 6 for Starr's Mill, and they'll be punting. So Quay Moss is backing up here to the 30, and the coach may even back him up a little bit more as this punter has really been able to punt it. Got a strong leg on him.
Waiting for the snap. There's a little bit high. No rush. He'll go up and be caught and downed
Life costs money, sometimes lots. First Franklin Financial has loans for living. Our Hogansville and LaGrange branches offer personal loans with payment plans to fit any budget. Stop by and meet the friendly Franklin folk at the location near you. Visit 1ffc.com to learn more. All loan terms and applicable APRs depend on meeting our underwriting and income criteria for the loan size requested and may require collateral. Georgia Residential Mortgage Licensee, number 5656.
Now let's get back to the action. Troup High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Welcome back. Here come the Tigers after the punt. Teo Todd tucks it and goes around the left side. Drags 2 or 3 players, spins around down to the 35-yard line for a first down. Talk about a human highlight reel.
Good job by Isaiah Hall and Javari Fanning in helping him lead the way. So that'll move the chains. 2 minutes and 6 seconds left in this third quarter. Your Tigers up 30-10. And coaches Glisson say 23 seconds on the play clock. We got plenty of time. We're going to try to do that methodicism, I think. Did I say that right? If I didn't, I just created a new word.
Baptist or Methodist, either one.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
I thought it was Catholicism. No, it's Methodism. Whatever. We're getting down to that methodology.
I was worried that you were drinking on the sideline again, Greg.
Again?
A Coke, you had that Sprite that Rodney got you.
Oh, nice job by Javari Fanning as he is hit by number 1 in the backfield, but he kept twisting and turning, is able to pick up a couple of hard yards, too, now.
It's almost like a water slide across the backs of his his linemen. Second down and 9.
Stephen Davis, Amari Purdue, Jatorian Blackman, Isaiah Hall.
Taking their time. Methodical in their way.
Absolutely.
Play clock down to 8. Now they go back up. Tails stays in the shotgun set. Calls for it. Fakes the pitch. Follows his blockers up the field. Just shy of the 45.
He'll pick up maybe 4 yards. It'll be third down and actually more like 5 yards. It'll be third down and maybe 2 for the Tigers. 38 seconds. 35 on the play clock. 34. Actually, there's about 2 seconds difference maybe on the play clock and the time clock. So they'll have to snap it. Yeah, there's about 2 seconds difference. But, Glisson's managing that clock now. Still we're ending the third quarter. Tigers up 30-10, but Glisson's managing that clock. Now he says, let's go.
Down to 8 seconds.
Come on, let's go now.
He'll just run it up the middle of the field, follow his blockers, and he'll get just enough for the first down.
He got the first down,
yep.
I believe.
That'll be the last play of the third quarter. Tigers will come back with a first down after they flip it to the other side of the 50. They're leading right now 30-10 here on Eagle Sports.
Rogers Barbecue and Catfish House, a Southern tradition since 1945, where we only serve U.S. farm-raised catfish. And now you can order online on Facebook or just type Rogers Barbecue LaGrange on your Google search engine and order right there. Then pick it up and enjoy it for the office, your family, or just you. Rogers Barbecue and Catfish House is open Monday through Saturday, 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. on New Franklin Road in LaGrange, or just search on Google Rogers Barbecue and Catfish House in LaGrange.
Now let's get back to the action. Troup High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Welcome back to Troup High School Tiger football. The Tigers leading this one by a score of 30-10. Some other quick scores from our region. Let me get those pulled up real quick. Right now, Trinity Christian leading North Clayton 46-0. That game well in hand. Whitewater taking on the Grangers tonight just up the road, leading that one 29-7. And here again, as we mentioned, it's 30-10. Right now, the Callaway Cavaliers leading in their game against Redan, 44-0. And here come the Tigers. Todd around the right side. will go out of bounds after he crosses the 50-yard line. Brings up second down.
Nice job. He'll pick up good 5 yards, goes out of bounds, stops the clock. Folks, we just started the fourth quarter, 11 minutes and 55 seconds. Man, what a ball game. If you've been listening to us or maybe you're watching it on the National Federation High School feed, you got to be proud of your Tigers tonight. 30-10 right now as we start the fourth quarter.
Tigers in a similar set that they've been all game long. Tail once again call his own number. Fakes left, goes right, down the right side, turns on the Jets. He's at the 10, 5, touchdown Tigers!
Wow, another just slipped off the side, and once he got around, you can just see him turn on the speed. I'm sitting down here on the 15-yard line, and he just starts jogging when he sees number 11, can't catch him. He slows down his speed at about the 15 and just trots in the end zone. Wow. And Coach Gliss is telling him, that's one heck of a ball player right there, buddy. And so good job, Teo Todd. Good job, Troup High Tigers offense. 36-10.
Just in the last 2 times of the Tigers with the ball, Teo's over 160 all-purpose yards. Just 2 series, Greg.
All right, another timeout. I know that's 2 very quick. I think somebody's not in there, and I think Glisson's probably not that happy.
Well, he's got to weigh it out with being happy about the touchdown, but not happy about the player missing.
Yeah, we've only got 10 players in there. So,
Greg, were you supposed to be in on that one?
Well, I do know who is supposed to be on it, but I'm not going to say.
No, we won't call him out.
Yeah, but it wasn't me. I'm probably beyond my age requirement for high school.
Well, I just don't think you can pass the physical. So
you and my wife both.
I know I could.
Wow.
I mean,
what
I step on the scale that says 1 at a time. I don't understand what that means. But
my scale, when I stand on it, it starts blinking and making noises. I don't know about all that.
Warning, danger, Will Robinson. Danger, danger.
Yep. So Chris Moore lines up for the PAT. Logan Sinkfeld will be your holder.
And here it comes. Snap, hold, kick is up. And splits right through the middle. Another point after touchdown for the Tigers. So 37-10 is your score here in the fourth quarter of play on Eagle Sports.
Hi, friends. TOW here at Killigrange. It's a great time of the year. The kids are back at school. Fall is on the way, and football season's here. Good luck to all the high school teams. I want to thank my winning team here at Killigrange, our sales staff, service, and parts department, and our awesome office staff. I appreciate you all. If you want a winning deal, stop by and see us in person at 1217 Lafayette Parkway in the beautiful city of LaGrange, Georgia, or check us out online at KilligRange.com. Help support your locality. And God bless America.
Now let's get back to the action. Troup High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Welcome back. As the Troup High School Tigers, tell you what, just amazing Starrsville and these fans. 37-10 is your score right now. 11:46 left to go in this contest. And Chris Moore will step up to kick the ball off again. Backing up.
Coach Lawson from Virginia Tech, actually, big Tech fan, talking about Teo's speed, comparing it to Michael Vick.
Moore gets the kick down inside the 10, and the Tigers will cover it and finally bring him down just shy of the 30.
It looked like a rugby scrum. They started blowing the whistle real quick. So, again, Chris Moore's been real consistent, put one in the end zone, real consistent, get it down to the 5, maybe the 3-yard line. So, you know what? I'll take that anytime I can have it.
Coverage needs to get down there a little bit quicker just to kind of keep him around the 20, 25 instead of up here at the 30. They'll break the huddle, and here comes Starr's Mill, maybe opening up things a little bit to try to put some points on the board. But no, they don't. They do pitch the ball, and I think we got a hold on the outside, but they don't call it. Number 10 for Starr's Mill had a hold. I'm talking about a big old hold.
Quay Moss. Yeah, I saw it too. and I'm on the other side on the other sideline.
I mean, just holding both shoulder pads, going left and right with him.
That was called a stalk block.
Okay.
Yeah, is that what that is?
Yeah.
So Starr's Mill with a little bit more intensity coming up the line of scrimmage right now, a little bit more speed.
And the Gallup turns, hands the ball off. It's student body right, everybody on the team. And this time it's Coy Moss make the tackle by diving from behind and spinning him out of bounds, but a first down will be accomplished.
Yeah, they'll get a first down on that one, move the ball up to about the 47-yard line. Goes out of bounds, so it stops the clock. 10:59, so basically 11 minutes to go in this ball game. Your Tigers up 37-10. So basically a 4-touchdown lead.
Yep. And there's the handoff again. Wow, Birdsong comes from behind and grabs hold of the running back after a gain of about 5.
Jabari Fanning slow to get off the turf. He was one of the and they're going to blow the whistle for an injury timeout. So the coaches and the trainer goes out to check on Jabari.
Hoping that's just a cramp. Let's take a break. 60 seconds. Back to the station while they take care of him on Eagle Sports.
You still don't need to buy no ugly shirt now.
At Mud Creek Graphics, we have over 23 years of experience bringing you the very best in apparel printing. Our exceptional graphic artists will work with you to create beautiful custom-designed T-shirts for any occasion. But that's not all. Mud Creek is there for you for the printing of banners and signs that will get your message across to everyone. We love supporting our local schools every year, so for your custom T-shirts, signs, banners, embroidery, and more, like Mud Creek Graphics on the Book of Faces, or visit us at 211 Greenville Street.
Did you know there's a place where you can get good neighbor service and surprisingly great rates on home and auto insurance? Yep, and that place is State Farm. Here's the deal. State Farm agent Matt Orr is your go-to agent in Troup County for the service you deserve at the price you want. So stop shopping around. State Farm agent Matt Orr has you covered. Call 706-882-0046 for your surprisingly great rates today. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Individual premiums will vary by customer. All applicants subject to State Farm underwriting requirements.
Now let's get back to the action. Troup High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Welcome back. As Inagawa, the quarterback, is flushed out of the pocket. He'll lose some yardage back to the 50. Third down now and about 7.
Yeah, it was a smart move. Not only he didn't have anybody, Tyler Leslie was dead on his tracks, but he had to get out of bounds to stop the clock as well.
37-10 is your score in favor of the Troup High School Tigers. Callaway up big against Redan Gregg, 44-0. I don't know if you heard that score.
I did earlier. We talked at halftime about what we remember of Redan High School, so congratulations, Callaway.
Handoff into the line out of the wing T. Not enough for the first down, and not enough to really help Starr's Mill. Greg, I got to go for it if it's me.
I mean, you're down 4 touchdowns, so fourth and 4.5, maybe 4th and 4. Big play here from the Tigers, man. If they could stop them now and then turn around and put on a little drive and get another touchdown, even with 8 minutes left, this game is almost untouchable from Starr's Mill.
Quickly back up the line of scrimmage of Starr's Mill. They'll run twins left. Step of the pistol. Hadn't seen this from them yet. And turning the handoff. Quarterback keeps it. He'll get the first down inside to the 40.
Yeah, he needed 40. Picked up 6. So
that's a slick little play they run, Greg. Where he leads the back into the hole, and then just circles around and follows him into that hole.
Right.
So it extends their drive a little bit. 9:32, clock ticks. New first down. Resting right at the 40-yard line. Handoff going around the left side, and he's hit and brought down after a gain of 2, 2nd and 8. $37-10 is your score. In favor of the Troup High School Tigers. Another injured Tiger on the field. Check him out. Let's take a quick 30 seconds. Back to the station as they check on this young man. Listen to Troup High School Tiger football on Eagle Sports.
Hey, Perry, are you ready for the flu season?
Coleman, we're ready. Here in September, we're ready to start giving the flu shots. Love to have you just stop in anytime. We have the high dose and the regular quadvalent flu shots. And while you're here, ask about the new bivalent COVID vaccine.
Come in and find out about that and much more at Holmes Pharmacy, Commerce Avenue in LaGrange, inside of Piggly Wiggly and Sawmill in LaGrange, and in Hamilton. Also, you can find them on the web at www.holmespharmacy.com.
Now let's get back to the action. Troup High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Starr's Mill will break the huddle. This one went wide this near side. Twins to the far side. Quarterback Inagawa flares it out. And he is hit immediately. Gets to about the 35, but that's a gain of about 3. Third down.
Nice shoestring tackle by Quay Birdsong. But that keeps the clock running. Third and about 5 for Starr's Mill. So what the Tigers, I'd love, even though Starr's Mill is not in a hurry, somebody on the Troup sidelines basically saying, he just realized that it may not be able to doable. So they're just very methodical going about their
pass will fall incomplete.
Yep, just right across. Hey, that's 4th down now and 5. So big play here, defensive wise, for the Troup Tigers.
Well covered that time, and the Starrsville faithful are not quite as faithful tonight as quite a number have stepped off the sideline. The student section is still strong.
I can't believe, Jack, that some folks made fun of my receiver, said it was a Radio Shack model. I did say that it was still under warranty, though.
No, you got that from Circuit City.
Circuit City, okay. I don't know. I kind of like the Radio Shack better.
It's a Tandy. They're back to pass again. There's the pressure. Flushes in the go out, throws across the middle.
Nice.
And a good reception. Has a first down now inside the 30.
Does move the chains, but C.J. Sands is all over him. So you couldn't have. He had the quarterback give Inagawa the presence of mind to get himself out of the pocket and still see the receiver coming across the field.
8 minutes now left in this contest. 37-10 is your score. And they're going to go into the line of scrimmage. Get down to about the 26, maybe?
They picked up decent amount of yards, maybe 4 yards. They've got to get down to the 19 for a first down. So it'll be 2nd and 6 for Starr's Mill. Ball's resting on the 25-yard line. 7:30 left in this ball game. Your Tigers in a commanding lead, 37-10.
Back to pass was again quickly out and almost picked off. It's a great job by Quay Moss to be on the coverage.
And even Quay Birdsong from his linebacker position dropped back to see number 11 from the far side wideout, actually Starr's Mill side wideout, on a little 8-step slant. And Birdsong was able to help break that up as well. That'll stop the clock with 7:22.
Play clock down to 19. Starr's Mill breaks the huddle. Back to the shotgun set. Straight T back there. Here comes the pressure. Throws across the middle. Has a man there. He'll go into the end zone. Touchdown. And the Tigers just missed one of the receivers again.
Totally. Birdsong's kind of say, hey, my bad. But, you got the tailback, really the big fullback. I don't know if you can call him a tailback or a hybrid back, number 23. Big kid. He comes slipping out of the backfield on a just a little rotation route, slips out into on the hash marks, and nobody's there to pick him up. So one of those things that you and I could have probably caught that ball. Anyway, that'll bring it to 37-16, awaiting the PAT.
Well, we forget, Greg, that this is a team that's used to winning, and they're not giving up in this game, that's for sure. Snap, hold, kick is up.
Wow, Birdsong came through and almost had a hand on that one.
Real close. 37-17 is your score. Watch out. We might see an onside kick coming.
Just what I was thinking, Jack.
Yep, you're listening to Troup High School Tiger Football. 30 seconds back to the station on Eagle Sports.
Rogers Barbecue and Catfish House, a Southern tradition since 1945, where we only serve U.S. farm-raised catfish. And now you can order online on Facebook or just type Rogers Barbecue LaGrange on your Google search engine and order right there. Then pick it up and enjoy it for the office, your family, or just you. Rogers Barbecue and Catfish House is open Monday through Saturday, 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. on New Franklin Road in LaGrange, or just search on Google Rogers Barbecue and Catfish House in LaGrange.
Now let's get back to the action. Troup High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Welcome back to Troup High School Tiger football. 7:17 left to go in this contest. Tigers leading 37-17 to a Starr's Mill team that will not go away, and they look to be lining up a lot of tight splits over there on the far side, Greg.
Just like Ryan Cadenhead and I were talking, he's a resource officer there at Troup. We were just talking about, hey, they're used to winning. They're not going away. We came back on there, and the first thing you said is, hey, they're not going away. There's 7 minutes and 17 seconds left in this contest. Expect an onside kick, and that's what we've got.
Yep.
Oh, nice job by –
the Tigers going to get it?
Nice job by T.J. Mitchell to be able to pick that one up and land on it, because there was no help around him, and there was about 6 black jerseys.
Well, they didn't really go after the ball real hard, did they?
I didn't see any aggression, any intensity on Starr's Mill side to get after it.
The ball seemed to bounce a little bit, and I thought, well, surely someone's going to scramble after that, but T.J. just kind of dropped down on it.
Technically, T.J., they're showing the ball on the 48-yard line, so it didn't go but 8 yards. So don't think it was illegal.
They couldn't touch it until they hit the 50.
Yeah. So the only thing they could have hoped for was T.J. mishandle it. But at any rate, 7:17 left in this ball game. Tigers up 37-17 with the football.
Tail sends the man wide to the right side, runs straight up the middle, and runs over 3 guys, and he's at the 40, a 9-yard gain on first down.
That's what you need to do is pick up 7, 8, 9 yards on the first time, and that'll be second down and short for the Tigers.
How about that line, Greg? To not just open up the hole, but get to the linebackers enough to free Teo, so he's running over the rovers and free safeties.
The offensive line, you can't say enough about them tonight. Breaking up hole, even for Javari Fanning. I mean, Teo seems to be touching it and running it most all the time, but even Fanning and Trey Blackman, who's in the backfield now. In the start of the game, remember, we had Logan Seekfield in the backfield.
Yeah, and who ran well.
Absolutely. So kudos to the Tiger offensive line tonight.
Turn and a handoff going around the right side.
Oh, nice.
A nice tackle, but not quite soon enough as the Tigers will pick up a first down there. Trey Blackman, the ball carrier.
We just talked about the offensive line. Jatorian Blackman, left guard. Amarius Purdue, at left guard. Jatorian Blackman, left tackle. Stephen Davis, center. Brandon Smith and Jeremy Patrick sharing time at right guard. Isaiah Hall at right tackle. That's been tonight's big difference. Not only the effort of Teo Todd, but then you've got Trey Blackman. You've got Logan Sinkfeld that played in the backfield a little bit. Javari Fanning. So kudos to this offensive unit and offensive linemen especially.
Teo will run to the right side. See, there's nothing there, and he'll just kind of ease down back to the left. He'll lose some yardage on the play.
Second down and maybe 11, maybe 11 and a half. They're going to spot the ball. Let's see where they'll, on the hash marks, they're going to put it halfway between the, let's call it 39-yard line.
I'd love to see a shot at the end zone on this one, Greg. I know that we're trying to run some clock and close this down, but I'd love to see a little shot at the end zone here.
Well, that would be nice, but there's also certain things in football, Lord, not only respect for the others, especially in this contest, all the highest respect for Coach Phillips and his staff, but you also don't want to show something to your competitors that you might need down the road.
Well, Teo Todd runs right up the middle, and he'll get to the 35.
I mean, you kind of know what you're going to get with Teo Todd running the football, so that's no big secret, You're not giving away anything.
The quarterback ran the ball, what?
Really? For the 28th time of the game?
Looking forward to Monday night seeing his stats.
Oh, wow. Absolutely.
They won't huddle up. They'll go right to the line. Third down now. Clock ticks down, 4:43. Back to the pistol set. Tail. And his guys will look Blackman, look back. Tail turns, hands the ball off to Blackman. Blackman reads his blocking, goes around the right side. First down and more. Tiptoes down the sideline. 10, and goes out of bounds inside the 5.
They're going to have him stepping out at about the 1 yard line. No, they're going to give him a touchdown.
Touchdown, Tigers.
Trey Blackman hits the sidelines at about the 32-yard line, and I mean he tight-roped it. To my vantage point, he was pushed out of bounds. His foot slipped out of bounds. It looks like at about the 1 yard line.
That's what I saw from here.
But I'm telling you, they call it a touchdown, and we're going to take it, baby. 43-17 with 4:19 left in this football game.
Wow.
Wow, that's about a 32-yard run by Trey Blackman.
Against the Starrsville team that has not given up, Craig.
No, we talked just down about all the players involved in this offensive unit. Chris Moore on the kick.
Snap, hold, kick is up. And that kick is good. So, 44-17 is our score with 4:19 left to go. 30 seconds. Back to the station on Eagle Sports.
Troup Steel's goal is to bring affordable metal pricing to the surrounding areas. Located at 2418 Veterans Memorial Parkway in Lynette, Troup Steel sells to the general public as well as commercial and industrial businesses. They offer roofing panels, commercial roofing, and complete building packages. In addition, Troup Steel provides all types of galvanized stainless and black metal. Give them a call today at 334-630-1117, 334-630-1117.
For all your steel needs, large or small,
Troup Steel. Now let's get back to the action. Troup High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Welcome back. 4:19 left to go. Jack Woman, Greg Hicks. We're live here in Fayetteville, Georgia at Panther Stadium behind Starrsville High School. Beautiful facility with a lot of people packing up and getting in their golf carts and heading home. 44-17, as we mentioned. And the Tigers, Moore, going to have to ice that leg as many kickoffs as he's made tonight. Gets his kick. A little bit more of a line drive, but still great distance. And problems with the kick. They'll plant it down on the 3. And that's where Starrsville will have to take the ball. 1st and 10, insult to injury.
You know, I was just sitting here talking to the nice guy, the yardage marker guy, and he said, wow, is that quarterback of you guys is electric. And then we looked up, and a rare mistake where two guys come together, receive it, and fall down, and they're going to spot the ball at about the 3. They're going to be gracious. They're going to give him the 4 yard line.
Okay. I
really thought that he fell down about the 2. But let me look at my wow, crazy. So 4 minutes and 18 seconds left in this ball game. Starrsville starts this possession on their 4 yard line.
It's electric. Dun, dun, dun. Got me going. So Starrsville will try to get something up the field, but they don't get across the 5.
Now, C.J. Sands in on a nice tackle that time as it tried to go around the left corner of the offense. No gain. C.J. from his corner position just held containment really nice with some backup help by Quay Birdsong.
Clock ticks down. No hurry-up offense. Starrsville very resigned to the situation. Just going to take their time, run their offense, and see what happens.
Just got a report from, as the crow flies, 14 miles over. Whitewater 29, LaGrange 14. I'm sure that's late in the game as well.
It is. If they did put a touchdown, okay. Last time I had it was at the LaGrange at 7. Also, Callaway up over 40 against Redan. So our local team's doing well. Troup and Callaway. LaGrange struggling a little tonight. They'll pick up a few more yards, get across the 5. Still 3rd down.
Benfield gets a little bit more room for it. 3rd down.
3:07 as the clock continues to tick. You know, nothing has been easy for the Tigers tonight, Greg, but they seem to have responded to every challenge that's been placed in front of them.
Yes. Starrsville will score. The Tigers tend to answer back. Starrsville's beating the door down inside the 15. Tigers tend to bow up and keep them out. Obviously, Starrsville scored 2 touchdowns, but Tigers have done a well of a job tonight.
Well, they won't get back to the line of scrimmage on this one. It'll be 4th down. They'll have to punt the ball away.
Just to save face, you're right. They're not going to do anything differently. So the punting team's coming in with 2 minutes and 22 seconds. Man, I looked up at the clock a while ago, Jack. It was 4:44. Looked up just then. It was 2:22. Should I play the lottery tonight? I'm just asking.
So as you get older, time moves faster. Yeah.
Oh, boy, don't you know it. Don't you know it.
I'm just discovering it.
Yeah, you just turned double nickel. Now you can go faster.
My wife said that I can't drive 55 because I don't. I'm the 45 guy that you're passing going down the road.
Starr's Mill punter is standing midway through the end zone.
He'll take it. No rush. They get the ball off.
Nice punt. It'll be nobody back deep. It'll take a Starr's Mill bounce.
That official could have got that ball.
And they touch it at the 49-yard line.
If he got under that, that official could have brought that down.
So one timeout left is showing for Tigers. All 3 timeout left is showing for Starr's Mill.
I don't see them taking one, Greg.
Say it again?
I don't see them taking one.
No, I agree. I just wonder, let's see what the Tigers are going to do, maintaining their first-team offense. That's what you need to do. 1 minute and 35.
You know, I like games that when we play Columbus, Greg, very often we'd have younger kids into the third quarter, but there's something to be said about your starters playing a full game.
Absolutely. Now, I saw Coach Glisson talking to Malachi Porthers. He's got Malachi as kind of a safety behind Teo Todd. All Teo's going to do is walk up and take a knee. And again, I don't think there's any reason for Starr's Mill to take a timeout. None whatsoever.
The only problem, Greg, is that's cut into some of Teo's stats. See, that's going to be marked down for a loss.
I don't think 2-yard loss is going to matter.
Is that going to be okay? Okay.
Yeah. At 44-17 with 1 minute and 10 seconds left in this ball game.
All right.
23 seconds on the play clock. So they'll let it go all the way down. On the game clock, it is now 1 minute. So,
hey, Greg, what was the point spread by the AJC today?
So Maxwell Ratings had Starr's Mill a 14-point favorite.
Whoa. Favorite to what? Go that slow in their golf carts back home?
I'm not. That's just the way they do their ratings. So,
I think somebody missed a scouting report because the Tigers have come in here to Panther Stadium and put 44 on the board, 44-17. And I'm not a smack talker, but doggone, these guys have played a heck of a ball game.
Most of the Starr Mill fan, most of them have gone on to the hardcore.
They got to take their kids home.
Family and friends. You know, I would like to know, when's the last time somebody's come into Starr's Mill Stadium and put 44 on the board?
Well, it happened tonight on the 23rd of September as the Troup High School Tigers will stand atop of the region, having beaten all of the other ranked teams but one in Region AA. Of course, LaGrange lies at the end of the season. Trinity Christian, we'll have them in our sites coming up, but still lots to go, lots of games to be played. That's why you play the game every night. But 2 of the biggest challenges of this region have been met and conquered by this Troup High School team, both last week against Whitewater and tonight against Starr's Mill, 44-17. Greg, I'm going to take a break. We come back and see if you can catch up with Coach.
You got it.
All right. Let's go 60 seconds, just 2 spots. Back to the station. You listen to Tiger Football on Eagle Sports.
When we started our small independent pharmacy, we wanted to set ourselves apart by providing service that is exceedingly, abundantly above anything a customer could ask. Well, the Medicine Cabinet did just that, exceed customers' expectations. As we have grown to help serve our community, our service has not been forgotten. The Medicine Cabinet on Moody Bridge, Vernon, and Lee's Crossing is your locally owned pharmacy. When you are a part of the Medicine Cabinet family, we will do everything we can to make you feel right at home.
You still don't need to buy no ugly shirt now.
At Mud Creek Graphics, we have over 23 years of experience bringing you the very best in apparel printing. Our exceptional graphic artists will work with you to create beautiful custom-designed T-shirts for any occasion. But that's not all. Mud Creek is there for you for the printing of banners and signs that will get your message across to everyone. We love supporting our local schools every year, so for your custom T-shirts, signs, banners, embroidery, and more, like Mud Creek Graphics on the Book of Faces, or visit us at 211 Greenville Street.
Now let's get back to the action. Troup High School school football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Welcome back to Troup High School Tiger football. As the Troup High School Tigers have come into Panther Stadium here in Fayetteville and defeated the top 5 ranked Starr's Mill Panthers by a score of 44-17. In just dramatic fashion. Teo Todd, remarkable all night long.
Coach, heck of a job tonight.
Great, congratulating multiple coaches down there.
Yeah, Coach McPherson. I see Glissen's on television right now, so I guess we get we have to play second fiddle.
We get sloppy seconds.
I guess.
Well, you know, he is photogenic, and we're on the radio, so that's.
Well, just because we have faces for radio.
Well,
at least I do. You said that.
Well, I said a long time ago, you've gotten much prettier.
44-17. They're trying to get those scores off the board. Somebody took the 44 off the Tiger side real quick.
I was talking to Rundy up here, and one of the things he asked me early in the game, were you expecting the Tigers to do this tonight? I expected to win. I did not expect 44-17. Teo impressed me in a dramatic. I mean, everything that we've heard about him doing, he did tonight, and he led this team to a victory. You know, one of the more amazing ones. You know, he returned the ball 55 yards, and then the next play from scrimmage on a little draw play takes it down the sideline and goes the other 45 yards, 100 yards there. So Coach giving some last-minute thoughts to the guys there at the 45-yard line. Tough loss night.
Third straight top 10 opponent in Troup history.
That's a big thing, Greg.
Yeah, he's just talking about challenging himself, and guys, you can be real good. Yeah,
I think real good's an understatement. That's for sure.
Well, he's really excited for this team right now, and I think these guys they got good focus on their faces right now.
As well, they should. They've had it all game long. You know, Greg, we talk about Glisson and the offensive coaches, but you know, every one of those coaches does such an integral job of getting these guys exactly where they're supposed to be. And if you've ever tried to get a teenager up and awake and ready for school, you know how difficult it is to get them to do anything in the right way. And these guys just run like clockwork.
So the Tigers are looking for Coach Todd to pray with them, but he can't be found right now. So they're all taking it as a team effort, which is what they should do.
I thought you were going to step in there.
Well, I've been known to preach a little bit. All right, let's see if I can get some Glisson. Woo! Coach! Coach, got a second. All right, here we go. Coach Glisson. Wow is all I can say, Coach.
We got a pretty good football team, and our guys fought hard. Our coaches had them in really good positions. The defensive staff, offensive staff, those guys, tremendous coaches, and you know, we're getting closer. We're getting closer, but I like our football team.
Tremendous effort tonight on both sides of the ball. Even the kicking team, return team. You know, we were just talking about the offense. You had so many. You started out with Logan Sinkfield in the backfield, and then you got Javari Fann, and then Trey Blackman ends that nice little touchdown jaunt right there. So you had so much, and the offensive lineman played so well tonight. I'm just so impressed with what the offense do. Every time Starr Mill tried something, you guys answered back.
I'm really amazed at Coach Wilson coming up with game plans, how he does in our staff meetings. He was confident all week, and he likes to move those guys around. He tries to create mismatches, and he does a tremendous job. I just can't brag about him enough. I know what I do it every time I get on here, but I'm just so happy to have him. I'm so happy with Coach Healy and his staff. And our coaches, they gel together. And it's a team effort, and just really proud of our guys.
Top to bottom, you can see it tonight, Coach. Just everything seems to click. I don't even know if we had any turnovers. Correct me if I'm wrong.
That was the big challenge. You know, we played really well offense last week, but we challenged our guys for no turnovers. And listen, we played a really, really good football game as far as penalties are concerned, as far as turnovers, as far as make sure we didn't have any blown assignments. We did really, really well.
Well, it's a heck of a victory. Congratulations to you, Coach Glisson. Congratulations to you, Coach Kyle Wilson, offensive coordinator for the Tigers. We've got a homecoming next week. Let's go celebrate a little bit.
Go Tigers.
Well, guys, we'll see y'all Monday night at Your Pie. Come on out and visit with us. Downtown LaGrange, Your Pie Pizza. We'll be on the air at 7:30 with your Troup High Tigers.
All right. Thank you, Greg. Down there with Coach Glisson. Appreciate that post-game interview. We'll take another break. 4 of our spots back to the station, and we'll tell you about how this game ended up and let you know what's coming up for the Tigers right here on Eagle Sports.
At Wellstar West Georgia Medical Center, we believe teamwork makes all the difference in your health. We believe that skilled people can achieve higher standards and exceptional results. We believe in a game plan that's focused on patient safety and quality care. At Wellstar West Georgia Medical Center in LaGrange, we believe in life well lived. To learn more about award-winning healthcare, visit wellstar.org/WGMC.
Life costs money, sometimes lots. First Franklin Financial has loans for living. Our Hogansville and LaGrange branches offer personal loans with payment plans to fit any budget. Stop by and meet the friendly Franklin folk at the location near you. Visit onefc.com to learn more. All loan terms and applicable APRs depend on meeting our underwriting and income criteria for the loan size requested and may require collateral. Georgia Residential Mortgage Licensee, number 5656.
Hey, Perry, I hear the CDC has approved the new coronavirus booster, and you've got it.
Yes, Coleman, we received the Pfizer and Moderna bivalent booster. It's available. It's available for your either after your primary series or either your third or fourth booster 2 months after your last vaccine. So come by and see us.
Come in and ask the pharmacist here at Holmes Pharmacy any questions, and you can find them on Commerce Avenue, inside the Piggly Wiggly, and in Hamilton. HolmesPharmacy.com.
Hi, friends. T.O.W. here at Killigrange. It's a great time of the year. The kids are back at school. Fall is on the way, and football season's here. Good luck to all the high school teams. I want to thank my winning team here at Killigrange, our sales staff, service, and parts department, and our awesome office staff. I appreciate you all. If you want a winning deal, stop by and see us in person at 1217 Lafayette Parkway in the beautiful city of LaGrange, Georgia, or check us out online at killigrange.com. Help support your locality. And God bless America.
Now let's get back to the action. Troup High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Well, welcome back to Troup High School Tiger football. The Tigers with a huge win here in Starr's Mill, 44-17. And guys, I got to tell you, we were talking to Rodney Costley a moment ago, and we had talked earlier. Did you expect the Tigers to play like this tonight? I expected them to be strong. I expected the defense to play well. I expected Teo Todd to come out and do what Teo does. But to hang this many points on a team of this quality, that was ranked as high as it was in the AJC and Max Preps. Just remarkable job by this coaching staff, by these kids tonight. I can't say enough. That offensive line from Smith, Hall, Patrick, Purdue, Blackman, just a tremendous job by those guys tonight. The especially players, special teams players, just everybody really stepped up big tonight and made a big difference for this Troup High School team that's going to be definitely scrutinized as we continue to go through things the rest of the season, because they've taken on 2 top 10 opponents, really top 5 opponents back-to-back weeks and come away with the win. I think Coach was saying that this is the first time that Troup has faced 3 top 10 teams in a row and defeated all 3 in Callaway, Whitewater, and now Starr's Mill. Looking back, just as I see this, 44 points this week, 43 points last week. The tough Callaway game, 23-14, but then 49 against Hardaway and then 33 against Harris County kind of warmed us up. So the Tigers just putting tons and tons of points on the board. Next week, as Greg was mentioning, talking to Coach, it's homecoming. North Clayton comes to town, and you can bet that Coach will not take it lightly. I saw a great interview with Nick Saban earlier this week talking about Alabama as they're playing some teams that maybe not as higher quality as what you might expect in the SEC. And he said, so I'm just supposed to lay down? These are great coaches. These are great kids. These are Division I players. And I'm supposed to just lay down? And it's the same way the coach will say, hey, these are the best these teams have to bring out in a 4A school. And I'm just supposed to relax and think that nothing's going to happen. No. He'll have them greatly prepared for this game. We got Greg back up here in the booth. He's got his breath. And final thoughts tonight, Greg?
wow is all I can say. It's kind of like I mentioned to Glisson in the post-game interview. Just wow, the Tigers. No turnovers tonight. We didn't really key on that to after the game. It's like, you know what? That's great. That's some good goals to meet. And every time Starr's Mill did something, we tend to answer it. And I think the first series we talked about this halftime. Starr's Mill took the ball and it's like, this.
They were across the 50 at 3 plays.
And it's like boom, boom, and then all of a sudden it just stopped. The water get cold, and the Tigers stepped up defense. Coach Healy and defensive coordinator, Coach Wilson, offensive coordinator. You could tell they made adjustments along the way and had a good game plan in mind. And the Tigers stepped up and were coachable, did what the coaches asked them to do tonight, and played a well of a ball game. Chris Moore kicked the ball, was perfect on his PATs. He was consistent inside the 5-yard line. The Tigers defense stepped it up. Offensive line, Trey Blackman right there. We had just talked about all the people who played, and all of a sudden Blackman breaks away for a touchdown, and just can't say enough. This is one of those games that you'll think about for a long time against the top 5 team like Starr's Mill.
Well, again, back-to-back, as we mentioned, top 10 teams in Quad A. So right now, just got a score that the Grange High School Grangers have closed in 21-28 in that contest. So they're getting a little closer. Really hope they can come away with a big win in that contest. It would be interesting. 2 ties 2 weeks in a row and an overtime solve things. So we wish the best of luck to our friends across town. Callaway, a big winner tonight against Redan as well. Well, for Michael, for Nicovia back at the station for Greg, I'm Jack Mormon. Make sure you tune in to our Monday night shows. We'll be there at 7 o'clock with the Callaway Cavaliers and Quay Body. We'll have Greg talk to Coach Glisson at 7:30, and then I'll be there with Coach Napier at 8 o'clock. Again, you've been listening to Eagle Sports. My name is Jack Mormon. We'll see you next week on the radio.